What's up, gamers? Hello, chat. Does it not say I'm live? Okay, I don't understand what's been going on with YouTube recently. I click go live and then it's like sitting there for a second and it doesn't have me actually go live. Very strange. But hello, everyone. Stream could not be created. What? Am I live? Chat, are you there? Hello? Am I live or not? I can't tell. Hello, Neo, I'm here. Okay. Sup, so you guys can see me? What the heck is going on? Okay, that was weird. Hello, everyone. Am I not live? What is happening? I can't tell. YouTube's being weird. It's all fine? Okay, cool. Chat, look! You're back! The chat works, but it looks ugly. Yeah, that's what I was going to talk to you guys about, because I don't have the custom CSS I used to use. So we're gonna try to fix it today and pick a font that we like, because right now I'm using like Montserrat, which is like a regular font. So look at this guy. Guys, you're back! Hi, chat! Hey, chat! Hi, guys! So we're gonna try to fix this first, alright? This is very important. So we're gonna try to fix this first before we get into shiny hunting, okay? Comic Sans. No, we're not gonna use Comic Sans. That's cringe. All right, let me pull up the custom CSS and we'll go from there. We're not using Comic Sans. Shut up, chat. You're being annoying. Just kidding. I love you guys. Just kidding. That's parasocial. Shoot. What do I say? All right, here we go. Good morning, Neo. Just got done with all my jobs for the day and just in time. What's up, gamers? All right. No! Uh-oh, spoiler alert. Guys, that's the Sinnoh counter. Don't worry about it. I spoiled it! Oh god! Wait, where's chat? Guys, where are you? There you are. Okay, chat. So, we need to pick a font, because I don't really know what to do. Hi, what's up, Sylveon? Damn, he leaked the Sinnoh Dex number. No, I'm sorry! No way, it's a timer. It actually is really cool. There's some cool changes I've made to it, but I'm not going to show it off. I'll probably show it off on Wednesday when I stream. We'll see. Okay, so we need to pick a font for this. Can we look at my old streams to figure out what the font was on my old chat box? Like, what is this? I really liked this font. Did you guys like this old font that we used to have? I kind of liked this font, but I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what this font was, but I really like this old font. Yes, interesting. Oh, what's up, Mimo? Yeah, it was fine. Would you guys prefer a different font? I don't even know if Comic Sans is on here. No, they don't even have Comic Sans, guys. I'm sorry. They don't even have Comic Sans on here. They really don't. Do bad script? Ew. No, that's gross. Why is it like cursive? It's too thin. We need it to be thicker. That's bad. I don't even know. I wish I could figure out what the previous font was that we had. I just want the custom CSS that I used to have like this, because I really like this chat. I like this a lot. But it's also up to y'all. I don't really care. Wait, that's average? Apparently. To me, it's really big. I could try to find it if you want. If you want to go for it, we can just keep the chat as it is now. It's average sans? I don't think it's average sans. How would you know that? And also, how would you know that just by looking at it too? No, that's not it, because these are a little more curvy. They got some curves to them, you know? I think it's Arial. You just said it's average sans. Is it Arial? I would not have made it Arial. Arial is... Would I have made it Arial? No, I wouldn't have. Arial's not here, so it can't be that. That's what she said? This guy gets it. I want to fix the chat. All right, listen. This is important to me, all right? Chat has been gone for so long, and I've had to read it from my left screen. I don't want to do that anymore. I want to talk to you guys, all right? I want to have it on screen again, so I need to, like, get rid of this. I need to fix this. I need to figure out what this old font was, and I don't know. Neo, what's your favorite nut? I like pecans. They're kind of lit. Exactly, that's why Neo would do it, true. I would pick the most boring font known to man. Dude, I wish I remembered the name of this that I had. There's so many. Happy Monkey. Monkey! Is there banana font? If there's banana font, then we're in. Bangers. Ugh. That's far too thick. I can't handle something that thick. It might be... Are you just saying random things you see? Are you just saying random things? I don't even know if you're actually helping or not. That's not even here. Alright, how about we do this? How about we shiny hunt while J-Pine looks for the font and then we can fix it? I don't know how to spell it. Well, then what would it be? It's not Gabriel or anything like that. Custard. Mmm. Yummy. Cuisine. Ew. That one's gross. Dr. Sugiyama. Oh, okay, nope. Not doing that one. My music is so loud. Is it YouTube just really loud? Do I need to turn this down? No, that's fine. It's just my headphones. Okay, yeah, I don't know what to do. Roboto? It's not Robatio. It might be Roboto, but I don't think so. I feel like we're just yelling random fonts we know of. No, because it's not curvy enough. It's very, very straight, you know? It's a very straight font. Ribeye! I don't like that all that much. I do need to figure out the text font sizes, because right now I feel like the text is really big, but I also don't feel like it's that bad if, you know, we, Do you guys like green for the sponsor badge, by the way? I always like green because it's like money, because you guys spend money. Pythagoras is close, but it's not the same. Where's Pythagoras? I don't have that on here. Wittgenstein. W money, true. They got W money. Also not here. You guys are cooking up a bunch of nonsense, I'll tell you. Open Sands. I don't think it's Open Sands. No, because again, it's not as curved at the end. It's not as curved. All right, how about we do this? How about I'll shiny hunt, and then once J-Pine thinks he's found something, we'll go from there. Does that sound good, chat? How about we do that? How about I shiny hunt, and then from there we'll go. But let me bring you guys back. It's time for the return of chat. Boom. You guys made it. I can't find it, but I'll keep trying. Yeah, I mean, if you can try to find the font, that'd be great. I would love to be able to use that font again. But chat is back. Welcome back, chat. You finally made it. Happy for you guys to be back. All right. Hello? Computer's having issues today. It's not happy. Are we still tiny? Oh, you are still tiny. All right, we're going to get rid of you. We can't have you doubled up, all right? Goodbye, small chat. Now you get to be big on screen again, guys. Aren't you happy? Don't you just feel just ecstatic to be back? I'm happy to have you back, chat. I kind of missed y'all, I'm gonna be honest. Having to read you guys from my monitor instead of on screen was sad. I missed you guys. I do need to get a better font though, because it's kind of hard to read the names. So we'll figure out the font afterwards. Anyways, gamers, hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to the stream. Hope everyone's doing fine and dandy. I do want to tell everyone, I did talk to YouTube support yesterday. about the gifted members. Apparently, they don't get gifted out unless there's people who are eligible within the subscriber base. Now, I don't know what that means. I thought we definitely do have people eligible, so I don't know why they weren't given out. Honestly, I wish I had a better answer for you. It's Changa 1. Let me check. I don't think so. No, I don't think that's it. That's one that's too thick, and also it's not as curvy. I don't think that's it. I'm gonna be honest, gamer. All right, let's get to hunting. I've been yapping too much. Let's get to hunting. I only can stream for 3 hours because I gotta go pick up something later today. At 12:30, or at least 12:45. So I'm not gonna be able to stream too long today, but 3 hours is usually our normal time. So I don't think you guys are gonna be too mad about that. Anyways, let's get to it. I'll be keeping an eye on chat, and then we can, it matches a screen grab I got from 731. Does it? Dude, it doesn't match the unless the fonts on this website that I'm using are just different, which could be the case. That could be the case. Maybe it is Changa 1. I don't know. I wish I saved a screenshot of the CSS that I used. I wish I saved it, because that would have helped a lot with knowing how to get it back, you know, once it runs. Listen, at the end of the day, I'm just happy to have chat back on screen. I missed you guys. I can actually read you guys now. I can just look at my screen and read chat. Isn't that great, chat? You guys are back. I thought you died, or at least, like, honey, I shrunk the chat, you know? But we got you back in full force. In all your beauty. Chat returns. You know what I need? You know who I need? I need Guy Rodwell here. I need Guy Rodwell here to help me with the chat problem. Because he's a font lord. That dude knows so many different kinds of fonts. Chat is revived on the 10th day. Is it 10 days without chat? Dude, that took so long. Hi, Sylveon, how are you? That's so long. You guys were dead for such a long time. The messages are imprima? Did I make the fonts different between the messages and the names? Did I really? Good, what about you? I mean, I'm here. I read the wrong box? Oh. Okay. I'm here hunting. Guys, I have horrible news. And by horrible, it's not that bad of news. But you guys remember when Sauce McGavin came into my stream a couple days ago talking about his Deoxys hunt? Yeah, he found it. Another day where someone else finds Deoxys and we're still here suffering. He found it at 16,900. Another L for Neo when it comes to full odds hunting. It's gotta end eventually, right? It would be really cool for number 1,000 to be Deoxys or Jirachi. Also, I tried to do the Gimme Ghoul hunt yesterday. I got 10 encounters in an hour and realized, you know what? There's no way I'm doing this. There's no way I'm doing 410 hours of hunting for just to get to odds. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not gonna give them my time like that. I'm not gonna do it. So I'm gonna find a person who's hosting raids and just get it from there. I cannot be bothered. I literally can't. It's just... it's cursed. It's a cursed hunt. Alright. Let's try to fix chat with the suggestions that we have. So, Rizvi, are you saying Changa 1 is the names and the messages are imprima, or you're saying that you read the wrong box? So Golden goes number 1,000? No. Guys, they're not going to count towards the final number. I can't count them towards the final number because I didn't actually found them. I was just given them. Imprima was both. Is it really just straight up Imprima? I'm not going to count them towards the final number because I didn't find them. But I also respect myself enough to not... With outline set to 1? I respect myself enough to not force myself to do that hunt when it's unnecessary. I'm going to respect my own time. Alright, let's do this. Let's see if this man's right. I think he might be onto something. He might be cooking. Yeah, maybe the outline is just set to 1. And I guess the text has to be a lot smaller. I think that might be it. I think he might be cooking. I need to make you guys a separate... Do I need to make you guys a color or just keep you gray? I think you're fine being gray. Because I don't need a color. It's going to confuse me. I need to make this smaller probably, right? Like, let's make it... Well, it looks fine on there. Let's do this. Let's just keep everything the same. Keep Imprima on everything. Do we get profile pictures? No, I don't keep profile pictures on. I just keep badges. I don't want to see everyone's profile pictures. Sorry. I'm gonna be honest, I don't care about your profile pictures. Is that hater of me? Sure, but what are you gonna do about it? L. Alright. Why? Because I don't want to see them. That's why. I just want to read your names. I don't need to see your profile pictures. Alright. Chat, let's take a look at you. Let's make you all big and pretty. And now let's do this. And... just looks a little thin. I don't think that's the right font. It looks a little thin, no? Just like my hair is thinning. Text size is throwing it off. Do you think the text size needs to be bigger? Something looks weird. Can I make it, like, bold? You know, it still looks good. Yeah, I know it looks good. I'm just trying to see if I can make it, like, bold or something. Like, this just looks thicker. Unless I'm trolling. I mean, I think we just keep it for now. I think that'll be fine for now. That'll have to do. I'll talk to Guy. Guy may be able to work with me and make something that he thinks is pretty, because I trust Guy's perspective, because he's a, you know, like an artist, and I'm not. I'm stupid. But we'll keep it for that, with that for now. We'll keep it at that. At least I can read it. So, that's all that matters. Alright. Now we can actually start hunting after streaming for 18 minutes. It took a little while, but we got there. Don't worry, chat. It took a little bit, but we got there. I'm fine with this for now. I'm fine with this for now. At least, as long as I can read chat, I'm happy, honestly. I was just kind of annoyed that I had to keep reading chat, and now I can, like, just look at the bottom left-hand corner of my screen to see what chat's yapping about. But it's closed, yeah, it's fine. I'll talk to Guy. Maybe Guy can spend some time with me on Monday or Tuesday, helping me fix up the chat. Because I would like to pick something that he thinks is really good. Because I trust Guy's perspective on fonts. At the end of the day, Guy is a smart British man. Guy is a smart British man who knows what's up. The other thing is I just can't... Maybe it's because it's not on my regular brick background that some of the letters get lost in there. Maybe that's why. Because usually the letters bounce off the brick background. Smart and British don't go in the same sentence. Maybe not for you, but for my blood guy, it does. You're not allowed to insult my work husband, all right? Sorry. That man is important to me. Do. Wait, guy from Naruto. From Naturo? No. No, don't be so anime pilled, if that's an anime. Don't be so anime pilled. I'm talking about Guy Rodwell the GOAT. Not some random anime. That's not what we're yapping about. I've never seen an anime. Literally. I mean, I guess I've seen the Pokemon anime, but I always feel like that's an exception. And everyone's like, well, you have watched the Pokemon anime. Shut up. What are you yapping about? I've seen the Pokemon anime. I drove through a place called Rodwell yesterday. It was an amazing experience, dude. J-Pine, you could meet Guy Rodwell before I could, and that makes me sad. Because you actually live in the Great Britain, and I don't. You could meet Guy Rodwell before me. I'd be sad knowing that one of my viewers stole my experience from Guy. Just took him for himself. Sad days. Anyways, chat. Let's actually start yapping about the shiny hunts now. So we're back. I apologize for the weird start, but it was important that we brought chat back to life after its untimely death. I talked to YouTube about the gifted memberships things. Apparently, they didn't have anyone to go to at the time that they were gifted. I don't understand how that makes any sense. I can't imagine that we have 2,700, 2,800, 2,600 subs on this channel that don't have gifted memberships turned on, but I guess that's the possibility. As long as people got their money back, I really don't care. I don't need the money. It's all good to me. If there's any good news, we should have a lot of viewers during the Sinnoh event, so if people want to give members during the Sinnoh event, they should go to someone. I don't really know. Nah, YouTube just hates me. I mean, I guess so. I don't really know what's going on. If it continues to be a problem, I'll reach out to them again, and it may be something that's wrong with my channel specifically, but I don't think that's the case. I think it was just an issue with the memberships going out. But as long as everyone is refunded, I don't care. Like, seriously, it does not bother me. I want to make sure people are getting their money back if they are gifting memberships. So, and Cosmic, I know you said in Discord that you, got your money back. So that's what I care about. As long as people are getting their money back, I legitimately don't care. I don't need the money. It's more just fun to, you know, have the gifted memberships go out and people do the gambling. So whatever. So we'll just have to see. Gambling fun, isn't it? I love teaching kids gambling. It's fun stuff. But yeah, we are continuing our longest hunt of all time. It's not longest in hours yet, but I think it's about to be. I also realized something the other day that we need to take in mind. When I did some off-stream hunting for Deoxys, I realized I have been wrongfully saying how many encounters I get per hour. I actually get 125 encounters an hour, not 100. So I would divide that number by 125 and see how many hours we're on. I think it's still like 200 something hours. But did you find some shinies off screen? I thought the number was 996 a week ago. Yes, I did. I found, what did I find? Found Helioptile, Amora, and then something else. I don't know what 997 was. But I know I found Helioptile and Amora off screen. 209 hours. There you go. That's what we're currently at, is 209 hours. For this shiny. Panpour? Yes, Panpour, that's right. Found Panpour. Sounds about right. Or no, Diggersby. Wasn't it Diggersby? It was Diggersby, because I'm finishing Gen 6 up right now. Yeah, I'm working on Gen 6 off screen, so I only have one more Radar Hunt in XY for Aromatisse, and then I'm going to do a double Masuda for Swirlix and Slurpuff. Hi everyone, what's up, Minar? Welcome back to the stream, how are you? Yeah, I really need to make this chat, like, this text thicker, because I can barely read, like, Turkestani down there. Are you recording the off-stream hunts for the big vid? Yeah, I don't shiny hunt without recording, Burb. If you go to my spreadsheet, every shiny is recorded. I don't shiny hunt without recording. If I find a shiny without recording, it doesn't count. It's just kind of how I do it. Which is why downlines happened. Yep. Because I already had a downlines, but I wasn't recording when I found it, so I had to reclaim it. Luckily now, every single shiny that is either in Pokemon Go and I didn't want to be in Pokemon Go or wasn't recorded is now fixed. So, every shiny we find from here on out adds to the count. So, that's a big W. Big smiles, yay. You going to sleep enough between these streams and organizing the event? What do you mean, do I sleep enough? Yeah, I definitely sleep enough. I'm fine. The event's pretty much done being organized. Outside of adding new people that John's picking right now, or adding some invites that we've had, the event organizing part is done. I've done everything. I'll have a meeting with Tyler on Monday to figure out some things visually that we want to fix for the editing purpose of the video to make his job easier. But outside of that, I mean, like, everything's done. Like, to give you perspective, like, all the spreadsheets and everything that are made for these events are made pretty much the week after we finish the previous event. So I've been sitting on the Sinnoh spreadsheet since like late May when I made that. It's been a long time. Was there an announcement about Legends E8 now? But they did say we'll have one tomorrow night. So I'm going to be watching the opening. I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night, watching the closing ceremonies and watching whatever trailer they give us for Legends EA. And he has been doing it. What's up, Sleepy? How you doing, homie? Is it public what time they'll be around EST? I've been told by Shadow, who's a trusted source, that that it is happening 10:30 CST. That's what I've been told. I'd have to look up online though. But if Shadow shows back up, I can ask for the source of that. I don't know when closing ceremony actually happens, but I've been told 10:30 p.m. CST. Because it starts at 5. The closing ceremony starts at 5:30. In Hawaii, so that's what I've been told at least. Chat, I'm going to a rodeo tonight. I'm gonna go rodeo riding. You know? I'm gonna be going to the rodeo. I'm gonna be riding bulls. Actually, I won't. I'm just gonna be watching. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well and wonderful. I am doing well and wonderful. You know, this hunt is a little rough, but we're just here, gamers. I think the vibes are just high right now. I woke up, I laid in bed for like 30, 45 minutes. Just laid in bed and let myself slowly wake up. I got my coffee. I'm feeling good this morning. It's a good morning. We got chat back. Chat's back working. You guys looking beautiful, as always. No flirt, just... What's the summer like in Texas? Like dry heat or y'all get a lot of humidity? It depends on the summer. Most often it's humidity though. If we got a lot of rain this summer, so it's just now getting to like be like the 100, 105 weather with some humidity, but it's not nearly as bad as like Houston, which is like right off the coast, because I live in like the Dallas area. But summer's just hot. But Texas is also made to handle the summer because we have AC and stuff. Like we can handle the heat. What we can't handle is like snow. When we had that giant snowstorm back in 2021, our whole state practically shut down. Summer vacation is over. Yeah, big rip. It is a big rip indeed. It just feels wrong, you know? Actually, for me, that actually doesn't bother me. Actually doesn't bother me. I'm an adult. I don't care. New theory, Amaranth. You know what? I'll test it. Just for you, I'll test it. Just for you, let's test it. That does sound like something I would pick because it sounds like Amaranth, which is kind of funny. Wait. Wait. Wait, hold on. Did he cook? Wait, I think he actually cooked. Oh, that's totally it. That's 100% the, yeah, that's 100% the font. That's it. Gamers, we found it. It's Amaranth. Holy W. Thank you so much, Frisbee. That you cooked. I'll be honest. You cooked hard. Yeah, that is 100% the font. No, that has to be it. It's thick. Yeah, that has to be the font. There's no way it could be anything else. It looks like a perfect. It looks perfect. Frisbee, thank you so much. I appreciate your help, homie. Meme name checks out. It does check out. I knew I would pick something stupid. Thank you so much, Frisbee. I really appreciate that. Uh-oh. Chat? Wait, I put in the new thing and it just died. He killed chat! No! Frisbee, you killed them. Frisbee killed chat. No, it's not your fault. It's something stupid. Let me see. Does OBS not recognize the font or something? Does OBS not recognize the font? Let me check something. It has a font. Maybe Google doesn't have this font anymore. No, it does say the font. Huh. Oh! Oh, chat, we're so back. Okay, now here's the question. How close is it to this? I think that's pretty close. Could we, do you think we up the, do we up the font size? I actually think that's pretty 1-to-1, honestly. I think the font size is perfect. Chad, I think Frisbee cooked. 809 views, unpopular. Alright, let's look at it here. Oh, that looks so much better. We did it, chat. Chat's so back. Chat is so back, bro. Holy W. We're so back. I think it's perfect. Of course I picked the font Amaranth. Of course I did. Sounds like something I would do. Alright, chat. You guys are fixed. Welcome home. Welcome home, chat. How are you feeling? Nia would pick the meme name. I really would. I knew I picked something stupid back in the day. It feels good to have chat back. I feel like we lost something very important to the chat for a while. For some reason, I do feel like from what I'm looking at, it looks like the font size of the messages is larger than the names. I don't know. I'll fix this up a little. Now that I know the name of the font, I'll fix it up a little bit more off stream. I'll fix it up like tomorrow afternoon before I stream the Worlds thing. So we'll fix it up a little bit. But honestly, I'm just happy. I'm happy chat is fully back in all its glory. They all come as different sizes by default. Oh, okay. Well, I'll look at customizing the CSS and make sure I get it exactly where I want, but at least now I know the font that I was using. How you did that, I don't know, but GOAT territory. You nailed it. Huge W for Vriz V, sorry. Huge W. I'm proud of you. You saved this chat. AI image to font moment. I feel like, do we celebrate with an oh, now that chat's back? Now that chat is fully back in all its glory, do we celebrate with a strong EAO? Do you think you guys deserve it? Or should we wait till the shiny shows up? What are y'all thinking? Wait for the shiny? What if there is no shiny though? Here, how about we do this? We wait for a possible shiny today. And if we don't find one, at the last 5 minutes of stream, we'll do an EAO. How does that sound? So if you want to do an EAO, stick around to the end of stream. Retention tactic? Anyone? It's that YouTube brain cooking. You want to enjoy an EAO, stick around to the end of stream. I'm so happy to see chat back in all its beautiful glory. I can't tell you how annoying it is to have a stream that doesn't have chat reactions. Because, like, think about it. If I were to find the shiny and we didn't have chat popping off on the side, that would have been so sad. You know? Like, how sad would that have been? I would have cried, personally. Wait for Bank to get membership? Well, we'll have to see. Apparently YouTube doesn't like him enough to give him membership, so that might not ever happen if I'm being honest. I don't want to be a hater, but it doesn't seem like they're big fans of Banked for some reason. Just seems like something I've been noticing recently, you know? Do, 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 do. Oops. That's fine. Okay, now we are fully back and we can just focus on shiny hunting. Now that the chat is fully fixed, we can just focus on shiny hunting. We can finally lock in and get this shiny that we so deserve. We're on our way to 30,000. We're cooking our way up. I gotta tell you guys, I'm very excited for tomorrow because I get to tell my family. I was able to pull it together, even though Georgie and I found out the gender of our baby yesterday. I was able to pull everyone together to show up on Sunday for a gender reveal at lunch. Despite the fact that it was a 2 days notice, I got everyone to show up at the same time. And some friends that are in town that usually live up in Washington. I cooked. We got it worked out. It was a huge W. So I'm excited to tell everyone tomorrow. And then chat, you'll find out probably Tuesday if I had to guess. I don't think I'll do it Sunday night because Sunday night I don't usually stream, so it'll probably be a quieter stream. But I'll probably tell everyone I'll probably tell stream on Tuesday if I had to guess. Can't wait for the reveal via hatching Nidoran. Oh, that's actually a good choice too. Hatching Nidoran would be fun. That would be a fun idea. Wouldn't it? The idea I've had right now, but what if it's shiny? Oh, true, then everyone's confused. The idea I've had right now is is going into a battle with either Zacian or Zamazenta at the front of my party, and then throwing it out, and that's the shine, and whatever the shiny is what the gender is, right? Because Zacian is blue and Zamazenta is pink. Do 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 do. That's what I've thought of doing. I guess I could shiny hunt for an egg of shiny Nidoran, male or female, and then save before each batch hatches so that I know that the shiny's gonna be there, you know? But then would I hatch Nidoran female for boy because it's blue? Do you need a foreign Ditto to do the egg method? No, it can be a foreign Pokemon that you're either one of them have to be foreign. It doesn't matter which one's foreign. Ditto's usually easier because it can breed with everything, but if you have like a foreign Pidove and it breeds with an English Ditto, it'll still work. It doesn't have to be the Ditto to do Masuda, but you need one of them to be. You need one of them to have a different language. So however you choose to do that is on you. Uh-oh. Yo, what's up, Mr. Plug? Welcome back home, dog. Yo, what's good, dog? No plug, Georgie and I found out the gender of our baby yesterday, and I'm going to be revealing it on stream probably Tuesday, if I had to guess. I will say, for some reason with this certain CSS, the emotes are really small, no? The emotes are like kind of weirdly small. They're smaller than they used to be. I don't really know why that is. Wait, so I can't get Shiny Sprigatito by just breeding? I mean, you can, but the odds aren't gonna be... You can get Shiny Sprigatito from breeding, but the odds are gonna be like either full odds or Shiny Charm odds. It's the same odds as everything else. You just raise your odds if you have a foreign Ditto. It's not about like whether or not you can. You can always get a shiny Pokemon unless they're shiny locked. You just raise your odds by having a foreign Ditto. It's kind of how the whole thing works. Like, the difference is your odds with Shiny Charm are 1 in 1,365, but with Masuda method, it's 1 in 512, so it's like 800 less eggs you have to hatch. So, I would suggest using that, but it's up to you. Chad, I gotta let you know, I recently found a shiny Helioptile for my Kalos Living Dex. I found it in 20 eggs. 20. That's all it took. One of my fastest Masuda hunts in a long time. Kind of deserved for how long the rest of my hunts have been going recently, because my Amora went over odds, my Timpole went over odds. So, it felt nice, but it felt nice to finally find a shiny in like just super quick, 20 eggs. So, hopefully my boy Swirlix and Slurpuff can treat me the same way. How long is stream gonna be? It's always about 3 hours, Eclipse. Stream's always about 3 hours. That's usually what I stream, unless I explicitly say differently. Sometimes I get tired and end early, but I think I'll be fine today. I just woke up, so I'm good. Do 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 do. So, by the way, guys, I want you guys to know I did talk with John. We had a 2.5-hour meeting yesterday about the event. I will be shiny hunting only if I'm needed. I'm pretty much the call in case. I'm like the break glass in case of emergency hunter. Okay, if they're like Neo, we haven't found Arceus yet. Get on Arceus now. That's when I'm getting pulled out for the to help. All right. If everything's going to crap, NeoHere gets called in. Which honestly, we should think of as like, I'm like the secret weapon. You know? That's what we should think of me as. I'm the secret weapon. When all goes badly, they're like, wait a second, hold on. What if we got Neo? Just do the mythical? I will if they need me to. Otherwise, I'm going to let the participants do it. So. That's the plan. FYI, emails are small before 2. I'm sure there's CSS code to change it. Yeah, it's probably something within the website that I can change. There has to be something I can change within the... Because I think it's basing it based off the text font. Like what the font size is. And, you know, obviously emotes are not a font. So maybe there's something I can do to change it. I'll look. But I do have Arceus ready to go if that's needed. I don't have Darkrai, so I won't be able to do that. But I have Arceus ready to go if that's needed. Any of my games I can boot up. I mean, I have every single Pokemon outside of Manaphy, so it's not like I'm stuck, you know, without a paddle. Into the line spacing too. Yeah, it's probably the line spacing more. That's more probably it. He's like the one meme of Thor can't beat Hela and brings in the fire guy. Yeah, exactly. I can't find shiny Arceus, but he can. And then I pop out with my giant forehead. Mr. Plug, what have you been up to, gamer? Do. Whole lot of nothing? Hey, dude, well, that's why you're here, right? You're here to support me and my whole lot of nothing that I do. Guys, we're only 36 shinies away from finishing the living dex. Be honest, do you think I finish it before the end of the year? I mean, obviously with these 2 hunts, you know, we're kind of up a creek without a paddle, but I legitimately think I could finish this before the end of the year. I think I could do it. It's just going to require a little bit of luck. A whole lot of luck, actually. Four months, maybe? Well, that would be September, October, November, December, so that's before the end of the year, technically. If we're being technical about it, that is before the end of the year. So... sounds pretty good to me. Honestly, I think as soon as Deoxys shows up, I'm gonna have a huge, like, burst of energy to keep hunting again. Because right now, I think every time I hunt, I'm hunting Deoxys with what feels like just a waste of time, you know? Because I'm sitting here on, you know, 200 plus hours just hoping that it shows up. But I do feel like this invigoration that, like, as soon as Deoxys shows up, I'm gonna be like, I can finish this, you know? Like, let's finish this frickin' dex. Let's do it, you know? I just need to get there. As soon as Deoxys shows up, gamers, we're cooking. We're cooking for sure. Or Jirachi, too. Jirachi showing up would be insane. But I don't believe that one as much. Wait, are you hunting the Jirachi with the safe corruption glitch? Yes, sir. Deoxys is the squeakiest wheel. I mean, I would almost say it's Manaphy, though, because Manaphy's, like, the one I haven't even started. At least Deoxys is a while's way in, you know? It's got to show up eventually. Did not have an encounter. But yes, Shining Blue, we are hunting with the corruption method. If you would like to technically learn how to do it, just watch the stream for a little bit. You'll see me do it. I can also explain what I'm doing it as I'm doing it. I wish I knew about that when I hunted mine. Hope you get that soon. Yeah, dude. It's a great method. It helps a lot. I mean, because it saves you so much time from 8-minute encounters to 1-minute encounters. Can be kind of bad when we hit 30k there too. Yeah, that's true. I hunted and got mine. It took me 2.5 years, dude. I'm sure without the corruption method, that makes a lot of sense. Congrats on finding it though. That's awesome. Yeah, I feel like any person who hunts this and doesn't do the corruption method is just wasting their time. At least if you know about it now, you know? If you know about it now, you should use it. There's no reason to not learn the corruption method. Sometimes you have to do the 8-minute reset because, you know, you mess up, you save 3 times, you don't turn off the game quick enough when it's deleting the save data. There's a lot of things you can mess up, but I hate Shiny Deoxys. It took me forever too. Yeah, I did it, no plug. Did it. I feel like, on one hand, I feel like you're just blowing smoke, but on the other hand, you randomly having a Shiny Deoxys hunt would make sense. Oh wait, no wait, I remember this. You hunted in Pokemon Go, right? It took you like an insane amount of raids. I just had like a core memory flashback of you complaining about it in chat. Yes, I remember this. I remember you complaining a lot about how much Deoxys took you, how many raids it took you to find Deoxys. Oh my gosh, I just like went back in time. I just brain blasted. I just hit my elbow too and that hurt. I was so peeved, dude, I would have been. Especially if each of those encounters cost you more money. Like, damn, I'd have been pissed off. By the way, gamers, can someone tell me when Pokemon Go has the Genesect event back? Because I might just hunt Genesect again. I might just do it. I've been thinking about not doing it, but I'm kind of want to fight the man and say I don't want to hunt Genesect, but I feel like I should. Like, if I count Meltan and Melmetal, I probably need to count Genesect and just hunt it until it's available in a Gen 5 remake or something. Though I would love to hunt Victini, Meloetta, Keldeo, and Genesect. That would be some sick mons to hunt. Let me give you one and pretend it's yours. Yeah, I definitely just won't say J-Pine on the capture, though. That won't happen for sure. It won't just say J-Pine. Neo finally remembers what someone said in chat. Dude, let's be honest. I don't know if they're here or not. That person yesterday was mad. They were mad for no reason, dude. That person came in so pressed. I'm like, dog, this is a shiny hunting stream. Why are you so mad? Just because I said the name that's connected to your account. You are so pressed for no reason. Whomst? It was someone yesterday that I had to time out, and then as soon as I timed them out, they left. But, like, their name on their account was Tai, T-A-I, but they said their name was Mizu, and I'm like, listen, buddy, I'm gonna be honest. And I don't mean this in, like, a I'm famous kind of way, but, like, I have a lot of people that come in and out of this chat. I'm not gonna remember that your name is Mizu and not Tai. I'm just gonna call you Tai. And then they got really mad about it and kept correcting me that their name was Mizu. I'm like, well, then just change your YouTube name, because then I'll call you Mizu. And then he was talking about, like, then he got, like, made some weird, like, sexual innuendos and stuff. I was like, all right, dude, you just need to calm down. You're so pressed about this for no reason. And then he was talking about, like, pull up at my house, we'll fight. I was like, okay, dude. Like, I know he's, like, probably some kid who watches, I don't know, some Kick streamer that, like, what's the guy who, like, is just, like, a public nuisance on Kick? I forget his name. He probably watches him and thinks that just acting tough in people's online chats is super funny, I guess. But, I just timed him out and then he never came back. It sounds badass, yeah, for sure. Yeah, dude, he showed me, dog. You have no idea how little that narrows it down. No, I know how little that narrows it down. I'm thinking of, like, the big one that everyone thinks of on Kick. That, like, is just a horrible influence. I know, I understand this does not narrow it down, but there's, like, a big one that everyone yaps about being, like, really sucky. No, Kai's fine. Johnny the Japan guy? No, it's like a white guy. It's just a white dude who's just, like, super, who's just super, like, obnoxious to people in public for no reason, and then there's, like, a bunch of kids that became Kick streamers trying to copy him because they thought he was cool. Trying to act like a tough adult. Well, that's just, I mean, they're just copying the people they look up to, you know? That's all they're doing. There's so many of those, I know. I know I'm not helping whittle this down, but no, it's not Ice Poseidon. Dude, let me just look it up. I'm sure there's a Moist Critical video about it that I'm just not remembering. What's the name Annoying. Jack Doherty, that's who it is. It's Jack Doherty. That's the one that everyone yaps about being obnoxious. That's who I'm thinking of. I don't know who that is. It's a person who's just extremely obnoxious, dude. He just does it to piss people off. Also, can I just say something? I know I don't have YouTube subs, so this is maybe stupid of me, but I feel like recently, because it's been doing well on his channel, Internet Anarchist, who's a person who just makes like YouTube documentary videos, has made 3 videos about CoffeeZilla exposing people with the exact same picture of CoffeeZilla on them, and he's just recapping old CoffeeZilla videos and then making money off of them. Like, all he's doing is just recapping videos that aren't his. I don't know, it seems kind of, I mean, like, I get it. I guess if it brings CoffeeZilla more views, then it doesn't really matter. But it just feels like a really weird thing to, like, take someone else's video and pretty much just make a video recap of the series that he made and then say, like, yeah, this is what happened and this is crazy, and then move on. You're just, I don't know, it feels really grifty. Like, if you're just going through someone's old catalog and remaking their videos and retelling the story that they've already told, it just feels kind of weird. No? Like, that just seems silly. But that's most of YouTube now? Nah, that's true. I really wonder if there will be a place on YouTube for, like, true creativity that isn't, like, specifically catered towards, like, the retention tactics, you know? Yo, what's up, Chris? How you doing, homie? It'll be way better, that's what I'm saying. I don't know, because I'm gonna make my Shiny Living Dex video, and I'm not really gonna make it with like the hardcore retention tactics in mind. I may do that with the intro in the first couple of minutes and try to keep it really quick, but eventually I'm just gonna talk, like, I want it to be more like, I don't know, just more creative. I want to tell the story about what happened in my life as I was finishing this Living Dex, you know, the people, like, the different events that happened, I just want to talk about it, and make it as creative as possible, but I don't think it'll do well YouTube-wise. Honestly, I think between the 2 videos I make, the compilation of all the shinies and then the movie, I think the compilation will do better YouTube-wise. I think the compilation is going to do better YouTube-wise. Which, I mean, I don't really care. Honestly, as long as one of them does well, I don't really mind. I'm happy as long as one of them does well, because I just want, I don't know, recognition, I don't know if it's the right thing. I just want to show off what I've been able to do, you know? I think it's time you start your Mogul Mail arc. Dude, the last thing I want to do is start a channel talking about drama. No thanks. Even Ludwig's talked about it, how he's tired of, like, covering drama. Dog, I don't want to do it. I could care less. I want you guys to know, I think I said this on stream yesterday, I have downloaded an extension that blocks Twitter from my computer. I can no longer go on Twitter on my computer. It's perfect. It's literally amazing. I'm so much happier because of it. I deleted Twitter as the app off my phone, and I blocked Twitter as a website on my computer. I can't go on it anymore. It would be hilarious. I mean, I guess to, like, the 12 people who would watch me break down drama, you know? Honestly, if I were to do anything like that, I'd probably do it with, I'd probably do, like, a podcast with George, and I would just talk to her about the stuff going on online, and then her and I would talk about what's going on online, because her and I do that anyways, because, you know, I'm so clued in the internet and she's not. And honestly, I think it'd be funny, because Georgie's so, like, not about it. Georgie does not care. Georgie will cut through the crap and tell you exactly how she feels on stuff. She has no care for like the online world at all, bro. She'll just straight up tell you it's like, well, that's stupid. You shouldn't do that. It would be interesting to have someone with no bias. Yeah, because Georgie doesn't know any of these people, you know? She doesn't know any of these creators. She doesn't watch them. So she would literally just say like, that's stupid, you know? Like if there was an online drama relating to relationships, dude, she would cut through the crap. Now, granted, it'd probably get me canceled, so maybe that's not the best idea. As I do have to keep some sort of positive presence online. I would get along with her, lol. I like blunt people. I'd be interested to see that because she literally just says what she thinks. She does not care. Because to her, it's like this is true to me. So if you don't like it, that's a you problem, not a me problem. That's the way she thinks about it. I come in to get me canceled. Yeah, I'm getting myself canceled. Shadow's the plan. We're working on getting me canceled right now. But like she's like this is true to me, so I don't care what you think. If you don't like what I have to say, then you just don't like the truth. Like that's what she said. Like that's her perspective on it. I'm much more I talk a lot more politically. I will beat around the bush around stuff because at the end of the day I also like I represent John as an employee, so I need to be careful with how I speak. I also just want people to like me, so I tend to be a little bit more careful about the things that I say. So, but if you like blunt people, you probably like Georgie, because I'm not very blunt. It's funny, I interact with people online, and most of my online personality is just like joking, you know? Like, I know this was said in the Eternal Radiant chat, but it's like I just bully people, which I don't know if bully's the right word, but I really do just like, I just don't care. Like I just like, you know, I could barely know you and I'll poke fun at you just because it's like, I don't actually mean it, I'm just having fun, you know? And I can't remember who it was, but someone said to me, it's like, wow, between you and Georgie, you're like a lot more no filter. I'm like, no, you don't know Georgie, dude. You don't know how much I don't say. I just say things because it's funny. I don't really care. If it's funny, I'm gonna say it. Georgie is like, I don't care if it hurts your feelings, I'm gonna say it. Georgie bullied me to tears once. This is true. She did bully Shadow to tears. And then when she saw him crying, she laughed at him. Haha, hee hee. She said my ascot was dated. Okay, well, honestly, she was right for that one. I think she spit with that one. I think she cooked, I'm gonna be honest. I think she cooked with that one, if I'm being honest. Bro's trying to be Fred from Scooby-Doo. Or in an ascot like it's in. We see you through that, brother, 100%. I'm so happy to have chat back, dude. These last couple of streams where we didn't have chat, it hurt. I'm happy to have chat back. Freddy? Yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's. You guys ready for Five Nights at Freddy's 2? Can't wait to see that in theaters. Hey, Fred pulled that off? Yeah, in like the 1980s. Yes, when Scooby-Doo was all the rage, yeah, he pulled it off hard, brother. 10 days we lay dormant. What do you mean we didn't have chat? So for some reason there was an update either on OBS or YouTube side that messed with YouTube chat having the custom CSS plugin, so it would make it just like an automatic view of chat, like just like the straight up window, and it looked awful. Like you couldn't even read chat, so I had to take it off screen for a while. Go back a couple of days and look. No plug. The past streams didn't have chat. I had to get rid of it. I could still read it, but it wasn't on screen. Scooby-Doo is still very popular, with one of those shows that reinvents itself for every new generation. This sounds like someone coping that their ascot doesn't look good. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing some hard cope that, guys, no, my ascot's really nice. No, guys, I'm serious. Like, the ascot's really cool, trust me. No, we get you, dude. Your ascot is it's awesome, actually. It's one of my favorites, personally. Now you've also made me cry. Good. I love getting new viewers who don't know, like, my sense of humor or how this stream works. Because they get so hurt when they're like, why would you tease me? It's like, because I don't care. Shiny Deoxys would wear Ascot? That is true. You know what? If Shiny Deoxys shows up in the next 25 encounters, I'll name him Ascot instead of Cosmo. Alright? That'll be my deal. If it shows up before 26,250, I'll name him Ascot. That's my deal. If he really likes Ascots, he'll show up for it. But yeah, they just don't know. I think the thing is they're not used to, I don't know if, maybe this is just a me thing, but I don't feel like streamers, like, poke fun at their viewers enough. You know, like, for me, like, if you're acting stupid, I'm gonna call it out. I'm just gonna call it out because I feel like that's the way in which, name it ham sandwich. I only have 5 letters, so I don't think I can fit that in. But, like, I feel like the way to make a community you like having is to call out the things that you dislike, that you don't like seeing, you know? Well, you don't really want money from your viewers. That is true. I don't really care about getting money from my viewers, so I guess that also changes the dynamic as well. But I really like my chat, because, like, you guys will stand up for me when you feel like someone's acting up. Like, you guys will stand up for the community we have here and yet still be, like, very fun. Instead of being like, hey, you're not welcome here with what you just said, you're like, dude, that's not really chill. And then people will find their way into being a part of the community, you know? That way, unless that's their kink. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, luckily I don't really care about whales, so. But yeah, I don't know, it's just like, I like the community I have. The community I have is really fun. I enjoy the fact that you guys are totally cool with what's going on. Did Mr. YouTubers? Yes. Okay, so I did talk to them yesterday, Shadow. Apparently, what happened is the memberships are gifted, but they just kind of sit there and wait for someone to open up membership gifting on their channel, which doesn't make sense to me because we have people like, you know, like Banked who don't have memberships. So I don't really know what's happening. I asked them and they said that's the things, like the gifted members just kind of sit there until it's able to give it to someone or it refunds back to you. So if you didn't get a refund, I would check. If you don't guide chat, the chat guides you, then you end up on kick, yeah. I mean, listen, I say this, but I also don't have I don't have a very large chat, you know? Like, my chat's definitely gotten bigger. We'll get an average of, like, 13 to 15 viewers now, comparatively to, like, the 6 or 7 we had at the beginning of the year. Maybe. But it's also easier to control a chat like this, because I just say, hey, you're being annoying. You know, and then they kind of shut up and move away. If I were to have 200 viewers, it'd probably be a little bit harder. But, I don't know. Oh, dang it. Forgot to click this button. I'd actually have to mod lol. Yeah, you kind of just get to sit here. You don't even have to work, which is kind of the nice thing, you know? Anyways, I don't know what's happening. If it continues to happen, for instance, if all the gifted memberships we have right now, whenever they dry up, if we do another gifted membership run and they don't happen and they don't show up, then I'll talk to YouTube and see if it's something going on with my channel specifically. Because I don't really know what the problem is. Because right now I can take that answer and be like, okay, I guess that makes sense. But if it continues, then it's like, okay, well, there's something going on specifically. I only muted 40 people. I mean, listen, that's still pretty good. Listen, when I looked over, you were cooking, alright? Don't cut yourself short, alright? Don't cut yourself short. You did a great job, alright? I'm proud of you. I've been working for Neo for 3 years, and I've been paid I only been paid Costco pizza. Yeah. And you won't complain about it either, will you? Oh, negative Costco pizza. Yeah. -1 Costco pizza? Yeah, and you will still sit there and enjoy modding the stream. To be fair, y'all don't have to do a lot. You just pretty much have like a purple name. Like, that's it. If you guys actually had to do something, I'd consider dishing out some Costco pizzas, you know, to at least even out the situation we have going on here. We're just the cool, yeah. You're the ones that everyone looks up to. Like, oh my gosh, you're a mod? That's crazy. People don't know how truly judgmental the Carter household is. Oh, they do. Just wait till our baby comes. They'll be the most judgmental. Ascot haters. Yeah, we stay Ascot hating. So I want to clarify something to chat real quick, but I'm going to clarify this, and I want everyone in chat to be nice, all right? And I know most of you guys know this, but I'm gonna restate this just in case anyone happens to watch this stream with a specific thing, you know. I personally don't make any decisions as who gets added to the events, or at least I don't make a final choice. I may have my preferences and I make those aware to John, but I have no say in who makes the events. All right, I don't have power. I may say, hey John, this person looks chill, and then John will make the final decision of whether or not he believes they're actually chill and add them. But I have no power. I don't stream to, you know, I don't really stream to be famous or anything. I just, you know, I kind of just stream because I like doing it. And I'm not, I can't help. Sorry. I think it's interesting. There's some people who have asked me, like, it's actually really cool that someone your size works with John and during these events. I'm like, I understand that a lot of content creation, like the use of sub is like a social metric to whether or not how you can get places, but I hope people know I did not get to work with John because of my subscriber count. That's not really what happened. It's the skills that I have outside of content creation that got me my job with John. Like my editing or my event management. I don't have a job with John because I have 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. In fact, when I started working for John, I guess I did have 2,000 subs, but it's like, John did not hire you for your content. Yeah, he really did not. He did not. Especially since I've only made one video last year. That was it. You don't have enough clout. Yeah, exactly. Sorry, buddy. You're not clouded enough to work for me. But yeah, I don't know. I think people misunderstand, like, my position. I'm an event manager. That's it. I make my own content because I like doing it and it's fun. But I'm not a content mind at all. I am just an event manager. That is my main job. I enjoy getting to do what I do, but I do not have my job for my ability to make content or the amount of subs I have. If you think having 2,000 subs is the barrier of entry, you could not have a YouTube channel and work for John. You just have to have the skills. Return to Ural on July 28th. Yep. That's how long ago I uploaded a video. Got the job on Pure Riz alone. Yeah, I said, hey, John, you want to hire me? He started blushing. He's like, oh, sure, Landon. John, if you're watching, that's a joke. Unless it's real. Maybe. Oh my Jesus, my PC just reset. Hello, hi, Gar. Wait! I almost messed up. Okay. Don't alternate spelling your chat. Wait. What do you mean? It was intentional? Bro, intentionally reset? What's up, Gar? I was just yapping about how many DMs and Twitter ats I've received about joining the event. I received a lot this time around, gamers. I'm gonna be honest. It's been different. Don't give your kid an alternative spelling name. Like of my name of Landon? No, I won't. He's not gonna be named Noland. Don't worry, you're fine. Like, oh yeah, no. Trust me, the name we have for all the 3 names we have for a girl are regular spelling names of there's unique names, but they're their names, and then the spelling we have for the boy is just a unique name. It's not alternate spelling or anything. Don't worry. Who wants to tell Twitter? I don't personally. I don't really care. All right, but I'm not joking, dude. I was complaining to Guy about this yesterday, right? Not yesterday, but earlier over the weekend when the Sinnoh event got announced on. Can't wait to meet little Gartholomew. Yeah, I'll be announcing the gender on Tuesday. We found out the gender yesterday, Gar. So I'll be announcing it on Tuesday. I'll announce it on Twitter and on stream. Just be happy you're now popular. Dude, I guess. It's just kind of... I don't know, like... I don't know how to say this. I don't want to say this in a rude way, you know? But like, so the Sinnoh event got announced on Friday, right? Last Friday. Within 48 hours, I had 10 notifications from the same person. I had an at in a tweet. They liked their own tweet. They retweeted their own tweet. Their significant other responded to their tweet. They responded to that response. They responded to that response. They responded to that response. They retweeted the tweet again. Then they had a friend retweet the tweet. And then they replied to their own tweet set with the bump. 10 notifications in 2 days. Dog, I'm gonna be honest. There's no way. That is the last, there's no shot. It's literally never gonna happen now. I'm telling you now, it's never gonna happen. If anything, I'm just annoyed. Like, just pissed off. Like, I don't want my noties spammed, bro. It's just frustrating. What was the tweet? I'm not gonna out the person. It's just asking to be part of the event. I'm not gonna out the person. I have no interest in outing the person. I'm not trying to bring hate to people. It's just annoying. When you open Twitter, how many noties do you expect? 0. I'm not popular, bro. Unless I make a tweet, I expect 0 noties. I don't want anything. So many grifter emails. I was like, bro, I'm just a lawyer. But here's my problem, right? And I don't mean this. I really don't mean this in a rude way, because I get it. Listen, I wanna be very clear, because I've talked to Georgie about this, and she gave me the perspective that I think is the right one, which is like, I understand that in a very strange way for me, I'm in a position of power where I am partially a way into these events, right? I get it. Like, and I don't take that position lightly. I try to handle my relationships with people. I've had DMs with people where, they've asked me specific questions, and they've said, hey, can I get invited? And I've tried to be very kind and graceful with those people. I try to handle my position of power very well. But it's very frustrating to me when it's very obvious when someone adds me on Twitter, joins my stream, joins my Discord, follows me, and I know their only intention is to get into the event. I know. I've never seen you in my stream. I've never interacted with you. I don't know you, or you're not friends with any of my mutuals. Like, I know exactly what you're doing. It's like, it's tantamount to like, hey, I want to talk to this girl because I really want to get with her friend, you know? And I don't really care. Like, I get it. It's, you want to be a part of these events. That's fine. That doesn't bother me. I understand. I understand that it's a big deal, and it's you will go through the ways that you can to get a part of the event. But for me personally, when I'm just trying to do my own thing on my own social media and like do a job, it's kind of frustrating when like a lot of the social media that I end up doing, it becomes like a, hey, I want to get with this person. It's like, okay, dude, I don't like. Listen, I'm just sitting here trying to finish the Shiny Living Dex. This is the last place to get invited to the event. I'm sitting here shiny hunting. That's all I do. I just yap for 3 hours, get off stream, and do it again the next day. So, and listen, it's just part of the job, right? Like, it's what's gonna happen when you work for a big creator. Like, people are gonna want to get to the bigger creators through you. So that's not frustrating to me. It's just like, at least, like, I don't know, like, at least don't make it obvious, you know? Like, if you wanted to be like, hey, Neo, I've been a part of your stream for 6 months. Can I join the Nova event? Then it's like, well, at least you've put in 6 months of time watching my stream, you know? At least you've, like, put in the hours. But when it's like, hey, I just followed you, I showed up in your stream one time, and it's so clear what you're doing. I don't know. To play devil's advocate, game's the game. I agree. I just think it's a stupid game. I'm telling you, take it from me, you have a lot better chance just biding your time and becoming friends with people in the community, because we only do invites through vouchers. That's the only way we do it. Like, do you think I got a job with John by, like, you know, like, do you think I got a job with John by, like, I don't know, just sending an email being like, I really, really want a job? No, I said, hey, I have these skills I can offer you. That's what I did. So, I don't know. It's interesting to me that some people don't get the concept of how to get to that spot. Like, you don't just say, hey, I want an opportunity. You tell me why you deserve the opportunity. But that doesn't happen often. I missed some messages. Let me go up. Gotta have some class. Slips $5 across the table. Oh, now I'm interested. Are the party stream for you? Can I join the Uno event to help mod? Honestly, Shadow, if I ever do need help running the event, you'll probably be one of the first people I reach out to. If I do need help running it, because you already work with John. I know that'd be a trusted source. If I ever do need help running one, I'll let you know. Like, in all honesty. Just because you've been modding for John for years. So John would at least trust you. I'm a convinced you. Can I join the Sooner event? As a clipper, I will clip things because I love free labor. You can clip things. I'll let you clip things for sure. Because I got too locked in. True. You could say at least buy me dinner first. Yeah, dude. If you're gonna want to be a part of the events, at least buy me dinner. At least take me out to a nice steak dinner, and then I'll consider it. No, I don't know. I hope I don't come off as. I really hope I don't come off as, like, ungrateful or something. I understand the position that I'm in, and I am very grateful of the position that I have. I'm not trying to be pompous or whatever. I hope I don't come off that way. That's not at all my intention. It's just frustrating, you know? I'm just trying to do my job and stream my own shiny hunting. That's all I want to do. I just like having my community, streaming shiny hunting, and getting to run these events every 3 months, you know? That's just really fun for me. And I get it. You gotta shoot your shot, you know? I just think people need to learn how to shoot their shot better. That's my thing. And all the onus is on me in those situations, you know? Like, I can't just say, screw off, leave me alone. Because it's like, I'm an event manager. I represent John. If I were to do that, it'd be extremely rude. I can't do that. Goings on behind the scenes, yeah. I know it has a very, I'm for too large beta reader group, and people just cold email are like, when obviously they almost exclusively let me do it, yeah. How many subs did he have roughly? Just wondering. The person that, I don't know. Which one? The person on Twitter or some other people? I'd have to check. I don't know what they had. I mean, sub counts aren't really something that we've considered a lot in these events, in all fairness. There are some I mean, I'm in the events. There's some very small creators in the events. Let me check. Oh, wait, I can't go on Twitter on my computer. Oh, actually, I just remember the YouTube name. I could look up the YouTube name. Hold on. Like, literally my sub count. Pretty much. 10 subs off my sub count. I find it's so funny and crazy when people I know are mentioned on other people's streams, and I'm like, damn, these people have great PR, lol. Yeah, I wonder who does that PR. It must have great PR. Man, their PR person must be really handsome and good looking. But yeah, it's like the same amount of subs that I have, pretty much. Also, please, I shouldn't have to say this. My community's pretty good about this. If you do happen to find out who I'm talking about, please don't be rude. This is a me thing. This has nothing to do with y'all. Don't respond to people. Don't tell them, hey, you know, leave Neo alone. Like, I'm an adult. I can handle myself. Sinnoh event when? Like 6 days. Also, some people who are awful people are but good content creators, yeah. I think I know one of them. Y'all actually gonna finish this time? We finished Hoenn, what do you mean? What are you yapping like we didn't finish Hoenn? Bro, we cooked, okay? You gonna start on Manaphy or just mod the event this time? I'm just modding the event. I've been asked, or we have agreed that with how hard it is at the beginning of the event to like manage everything, that I just go into the straight management role. Tyler's gonna help me out a little bit in the beginning, and then it's gonna be like, and then maybe once it quiets down, I'll help. But I think if anything, I'm probably gonna help with like Arceus or something, if I had to guess. Oh no, I just messaged Alfgar telling him he's a stinky poo-poo. I would do it too, don't worry. I'd actually have much more choice words for him than stinky poo-poo. But I'm gonna be really good. You really want to relive Arceus? No, but I want to help. You think I want to relive Arceus? You think I'm doing it because I want to? Dog, I wouldn't touch BDSP with a stick if I could. If I could avoid BDSP for the rest of my life, I would literally arm's length at all times. But so many soft reset hunts for Sinnoh. Yeah, there's going to be quite a lot. There's a lot going on. Faux show. I have little hope. I kind of believe. It's going to come down to like Arceus and Darkrai, really. Manaphy, I think Nora's got locked down. I'm actually less worried about Manaphy than I am about like Arceus and Darkrai. I got the morning off this time, so I won't end up joining on literally the last encounter like Hoenn. Yeah, that's good. But I already called all the people who added you and that they're stupid. No, don't do that, please. So. Yeah, just leave people alone. My complaints, here's the deal. I like being honest with y'all about what goes on with my, Shaman will be sneaky hard. I think Shaman will be fine. I like talking to you guys about the things that go on with like my job. I think one of the cool things about getting to work with John and stream is like I get to give back. I get to give, you know, behind the scenes information that you guys get to see, you know, like how events run and, you know, my personal life and stuff. But if it does get to the point where me sharing this stuff ends up becoming witch hunts for people, I will just stop sharing stuff on stream. And I know you guys aren't doing that, so let me clarify. This is not a threat. I'm just being honest. Like, if that ever becomes the case, I'm gonna have to stop sharing stuff. So. And eventually, if the channel gets bigger, that's just gonna happen. Like, there's always bad apples in communities eventually when you, you know, when you build a community. I don't get paid enough to witch hunt, true. It's actually kind of the annoying thing to me. Like, I hate it when people, like, I hate it when creators make comments. It's like, yeah, I've received a bunch of death threats from this person's community. It's like, okay, is like 3 or 4, especially when someone has like millions of subs, there's always bad apples, but like, can you really blame, I think in some cases you can blame creators for, I think at some places you can blame creators for the way their community acts, but there's sometimes where it's like, okay, you just gotta realize there's bad apples in every community. Let's not pretend like anyone's giant community would have bad apples in it that would act up, you know? Like, that literally happens all the time. To blame the creator as if, like, they're fostering a community where death threats are sent is insane. That's such an insane take. Instead, just call out, like, maybe send those creators to the people you're beefing with. Say, like, hey, these people in your chat said these things to me, and then the creator can take care of it. There are some creators who build really bad communities, but there's always just bad apples in communities that take everything way too far. Get way too parasocial with it. I'll probably be watching you, Callum, Glitch, and one more person during the event because otherwise my poor ears from all the yelling. Yeah, I'm looking into right now trying to find a multi-streaming app. I already have something in the works that you can watch every single stream and only have one unmuted. So that's what I'm working on now. The problem is with YouTube streams, I can't really do that until they get the stream ready. So I'm probably going to have to work on that on Thursday. So that would require people to be mature and responsible. There's that Landon Carter chat that is toxic. True. No one likes that dude. The really only op of stream is Regice and AMC. That is true. Arceus and Regice are the true ops. It's so funny, no plug. I think back on the days where I was hunting Regice and Arceus, you know, and like how mad I would get about those hunts. And this hunt is almost worse than Arceus. It's definitely worse encounter-wise. It's my worst hunt ever. And I'm more just like annoyed. Like I'm kind of done with like the angry towards over odds hunts because this isn't even 4 times odds yet. I'm just vibing, you know? It's kind of weird how things have changed. Because we were only like double odds. We were nearly triple odds for Regice, but I was so mad. And now I'm just like, I don't know. You're just numb. That's definitely true. I'm definitely numb to the over odds hunt, especially with Mythicals, seeing that 3 out of 6 of them have gone triple odds. This is the Landon mellowed by fatherhood perspective, dude. I will tell you, ever since Georgie has gotten pregnant, I don't know what's awakened to me, but I'm like so much more protective of her now. Not that I wasn't protective of her earlier, but like Georgie's a responsible adult. She can handle herself, you know? But since Georgie has gotten like pregnant, there's been moments where like I have gotten really mad or like really, I've gone at someone who's gone at Georgie in ways that I wouldn't before. I don't know what it is, but like her being pregnant has awoken something in me. That's made me way more protective. Last time you got mad must have been Delmise. Yeah, but that one was actually stupid. Primal Reversion. True, bro. I'm Omega Groudon right now, bro. Desolate Land has come up. My ability has changed to Desolate Land. I became a fire type. Delmise, you were actively choosing harder hunt. That is true. I missed this. Yeah, dude, back in the olden days when I got mad at a Let's Go hunt. Crazy days. Getting mad at a Let's Go hunt is insane, by the way. That's so stupid. Like I deserved better. I know, no plug. We need to bring back Angry Neo. What happened to that, dude? Now he's so mellow and chill and good looking. I actually kind of hate it. Krabby? Yeah, but Krabby wasn't my fault. I also didn't scream at Krabby. I just said I hate you, which I do. I had nothing of Krabby had to do with like anger. It was just hatred. I just hated that little thing. Thing sucked. Chris really got in your head for this? True. You know it's that Let's Go was butt. Did you know? No, I don't even think that was out at the time. I don't think Let's Go's thing was out at the time. Can we have exclamation point Krabby? What, a clip of me failing Krabby? That was what you want? You want a command that clips to me failing Krabby? Is that what you want? No. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you an instant command to show my failure. Why would I do that? That was funny. Dude. What was that? Was that 2021? No plug? It was before I started streaming on YouTube, so it must have been 2021. That's crazy. Oh, speaking of gamers, we won't be celebrating it because I won't be streaming on Monday, but Monday is my 5-year streaming anniversary. I've been streaming for 5 years on Monday. Kind of crazy. SMH slow shiny hunting. I know, dude. That guy did everything in less than a year. I know, dude. Dude, the amount of people I've had in my chat just telling me, yeah, I actually already found everything, or like just like telling me they found the shiny I've already hunting, bro. Dude, it's just insane. People love yapping at me. Must be the big forehead. They're like, wait, this guy can take it. He's got a large forehead. Guilty. Caught. Oops, yes, I do have a big forehead. Sorry, guys, that is true. You caught me. My forehead is large. Neo, I actually found Jirachi and BDSP and Deoxynoras. Wow, you really did it. That's crazy. In his follow, you're slipping into madness. Yeah, that definitely was college, Neo. Definitely was. No, wait, that was in my previous apartment, so I would have been out of college at that point. I just want my curiosity to frickin' flow. True. I don't know why I was so mad. What was wrong with me? Why was I so angry? Why are you hunting Jirachi when you already have the exact same one? Wait, that's so true. What am I thinking? I'm stupid. Oh no, I'm dumb. Chat, am I dumb? Guys, I don't want to be rude to y'all, but I want you to know that right now, because I told the PM7 team yesterday, Guy already knows what the gender of my baby is. Guy is the only person right now on this stream that knows what the gender of my baby is. You were over Oz and Let's Go and chat was telling you to switch to Red Ice and Red Ice made you sad. Oh, that's right. Yes. God, your memory's better than mine, bro. I've been telling stream this recently. I kind of just click the start streaming button and then I black out for 3 hours and wake up. You told Guy before your family, he is truly your blood. True. Well, I want to tell my family in person. And I was like, I might as well tell my team. I guess I might as well tell my team. Tell me. Do you want to know and not be surprised? I can tell you, no plug, if you want to know. If you want to know, I can tell you. If you're not going to be at stream on Tuesday. You never send me the names? Did I never send you the names? Okay, hold on. Mr. Neo, DM me the gender. I want to see the surprise. Yeah, if you guys want to see, if you guys want to know the gender and aren't going to be there, if you guys want to know the gender and aren't going to be there on Tuesday, I can DM you. I don't mind DMing you. Have you decided on the method? I think I'm going to do the Zacian and Zamazenta thing, is my plan. I'm going to do the Zacian and Zamazenta. All right, no plug. Are you not going to, do you want to be surprised or do you want to know? Chris, I'll tell you because you sound like you want to know. Where is Chris here? There he is. I want to know low key. Okay, I'll tell you then. If you're not gonna be there on Tuesday, that's fine. All right, Chris, I just sent it to you. Did you see Wolfie cook? Dude, didn't he go 16-0? He actually did hard cook. I woke up this morning and checked the RK9. Bro cooked hard. No plug, where are you? No plug, can you DM me so you pop up at the top of my list? Not, well, no, I know. He went 8-0 in series, 16-0 in games. Like, he didn't drop a single game. There you go. He's almost guaranteed to make top cut. Is he really? No, that can't be true, because if he drops games today, he's still out. Like, what, he has to go... Doesn't he have to go... Like, 11-3 is pretty much guaranteed, right? He has to go 1-2. Wait, is there only 11 rounds? Day 2 is only 3 rounds. Oh, interesting. Dang, so you can go 9-2 and still make. Dude, if he goes 11-0, that's crazy. No, wait. Yeah, 11-0. Hold on, I'll respond to those DMs in a second. I have to let this macro play through, otherwise I'm just gonna keep spamming you a bunch of X's. So that's the game spamming the A button. Alright. Well, now you guys know. Actually, I should probably tell Jason as well before I announce it on Tuesday. I'll call him tomorrow. I'll call him today. I'll tell him. I'll tell him if he wants to know, because I want to tell Jason. Bro, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I'm an L friend for real. I'm a huge L friend. So I was making the rounds of telling everyone that we were pregnant, right? And then I told everyone, and then I had to tell the event. I had to tell the event people because we had to reschedule the event due to me having the baby, right? The one person I forgot to tell in person, and I feel so bad about this, but the one person I forgot to tell, not in person, but over the phone, was Jason. I forgot to tell him before I announced it on stream because everything happened like that day. Like the fact that I announced it happened just randomly that day. I was not prepared for it. It was so cooked. I felt horrible. Yeah, that's crazy that there's only 3 rounds. Okay, well, I hope he makes it. I feel like he will at this point. What is top cut? Is top cut top 32? Hello, yo, what's up, Oliver? How you doing? Doing good? Glad to hear. Top Cut is top 32, X2 records based on strength of schedule. Okay. Well, I really hope he may. I don't know. There's part of me that's like, I can't really. Worlds is so like crazy of a schedule as Pokemon Regionals. Once he makes top 8, I will start to believe. That's when I start to believe, is when he makes top 8. Because the problem is even top 32 top cut is so hard, because that means you have to win. What? How many series do you have to win in a row? 32, 16, 8, 4. You have to win 5 series in a row. So once he makes top 8, I'll start paying attention. But doesn't bracket start today as well? Because they're just gonna get down to the finalists, right? Today? They're eliminating the comparable to 300? That's insane. That's nuts. Dang, so it's going to be a really... I wonder if they're trying to change the format. In my honest opinion, I think Swiss is kind of cringe. I know it's what they have to do. Like, I know they have to do Swiss. But, like, so much of it happens off screen that you don't get to watch the players you want to watch, you know? Like, the fact that... I don't know if Wolfie showed up on stream at all yesterday, but the fact that he played 8 games. He played 16 different individual matches and didn't and could have not been seen on stream at all is crazy. Their organization is cringe. I just don't know why they don't do it. I mean, I feel like there has to be another way that they can do it that shows off the players better. Maybe whittling it down to 300 will be better, but maybe not. I don't know. I mean, to be fair, it's the same in FGC, right? Like fighting games, you don't see most of the competitors' games until like top 16. So. Yeah, I'm sure Swiss is better for a format like this. I don't doubt their choice. It's just, I wonder if there's a way for like, I wish there was a way for people to watch the people they wanted to see how they're performing. Coming into 2 base is so bad in my opinion. I mean, yeah, what is that? That means Wolfie will play 15 matches if he makes finals in 2 days. Right? If he makes finals, he'll play 15 matches and then 1 on Sunday. That's a lot of matches, dude. People have jobs and lives. Yeah. Jabari, John Carter, fire name. Yeah. We've already decided if we're having a boy that we're naming him John Michael Carter so he can be a part of the John Michael Cup. Initials, literally JMC. W. If anyone has the stamina for us, Wolfie, yeah, I have no doubt Wolfie's. I mean, here's the deal: if he's 8-0 if he's 8-0 and like if he's 16-0 in individual game wins, he's in a really good spot. He has a. It seems like he's not only comfortable with his team, but he's clued in on the meta as well. Has his team been revealed yet on stream on what he brought? We don't know anything other than he has an ensign? Really? Do you know, Shadow, what he brought? They never showed him day 1. Interesting. He'll have at least 1 loss before the end of day 2. Very rare for him to go on a full streak of wins. Well, here's the thing. If he's going to get a loss out, he needs to do it in Swiss. Because he can't lose in Top Cut. If anything, he still has a great video. Because he's already made day 2, which is better than his last couple of worlds, right? Isn't day 2, like, really good for him? I feel like his last 2 worlds, he hasn't done that well. Incineroar, Kali Shadow, Farigiraf, Raging Bolt, Rillaboom, Urshifu. Okay, so like a pretty standard meta team then. At least that sounds like a pretty standard meta team. Kali Shadow sounds Urshifu, Rillaboom, Incineroar, Calyrex sounds pretty standard. He decided to just use Shangmons for this last year. Okay. Instead of gimmick mons, probably better for him though, because he's found a lot of outside of this the tournament he won that was what's that on my tongue? Outside of the tournament that he won that was Paris Trap, which was what last year, it feels like this year he's stayed pretty standard to the format. Like he's just followed the meta rather than trying to do an off meta pick that can win, you know. Orlando 2023, was that in this current year? That is his best ever season, yeah. Yeah, I think he made the better decision like this. Like, I don't know if this is what Wolfie was thinking, so don't quote me on it, but I'm assuming, like, with him creating content and having the world champ difference, he probably thought, you know what? I probably need to stay on meta and just make sure that I'm placing high and being consistent, rather than trying to, like, game the meta and find, like, the thing that would beat everyone, like Pear's Trap would, you know? Just stay on meta, get really comfortable with the Pokemon that are in the meta and will probably stay in the meta for the most of the year, and then go from there. So I think that's probably what he's gonna do. And I think next year with Regulation H happening, he can probably go back to the gimmicky stuff. Was great for that too. Yeah, that's true. 100%. It's only for the off season. Oh, is it? Damn. Well, I wonder what they're going to do for regulations then between now and Gen 10, because I don't think we're getting anything for... They're going back to G. Are they? How long are they going to sit on Regulation G, though? I feel like that's going to be so long. I feel like they're going to be sitting on Regulation G for so long, then. They might go to 2 restricteds at the end. Oh, like when he won in 2016? Because that was 2 restricted, right? And ORAS. Yeah, they've never done just 1 restricted before. Oh, okay. Interesting. So wait, I'm assuming in his team, Calyrex is the restricted? How is Urshifu not a restricted Mon? It's not a box legend? Oh, interesting. I don't know. You guys have to understand, I know nothing about VGC. I know absolutely 0 about VGC, so I'm not the best person to. Only has a base stat total of 550. Really? Huh. That's crazy. I would not have known that. With how good that Pokemon is, I wouldn't have known. I would have thought his base stat total was a lot higher. Isn't doing well as well in this part of Reg G? It doesn't sound like it's doing well. Maybe because the ability, yeah, to go through Protect. The $90 Pokemon difference, big true. How's it going? Everyone's going well. Landon, Harvey, how are you? Hey, wait a second, that's my name. My name's Landon. You can't also be named Landon. I'm Landon. Dude, I saw someone made day 2 with Altaria. Wait, your name is Landon too? Yeah, my name's Landon. Bro stole my name. Altaria W. Yeah, dude. I saw someone made day 2 with Altaria. That was crazy. Someone also made day 2 with Sableye. What the hell is Sableye doing? Bro legit brought a Sableye to Worlds. That's crazy. Sableye is Grim Light? Yeah, but then why would you not just bring Grimmsnarl? Like, why? Like, you can bring Grimmsnarl. You don't have to bring Sableye. You don't have to bring the light version. This is the first stream I've been to? Well, welcome. You have a gifted membership, which is crazy for the first stream you've been to. I guess you've been subbed to the channel for a while then. Recover Sucker Punch? I mean, maybe, but still, like, I guess. But I feel like your screams are better. I don't know. I guess it works for his team, though. He made day 2, so. Here's a question. Do you think if someone got trained in competitive Pokemon for the format, like, say Regulation G stuck, or Regulation G or a 2 restricted format stuck till next year, do you think someone who's completely new to competitive Pokemon could make Worlds? Maybe even make day 2 of Worlds? Like, what's the cap of like how far someone can go just picking up competitive Pokemon like this year for next Worlds? Like, do you think someone could learn competitive Pokemon this year and win Worlds? I'm hunting the 7 at the moment. Good luck. It's a good shiny. Next year will be so much harder because they're limiting. That is true. They're limiting it to 300. But if you have unlimited money, unlimited time, like you quit your full-time job, you have unlimited money, you can travel to every tournament. Like, what do you think? Do you think someone could win Worlds being like a brand new person? Did my music just stop? No, it's back. It'd be an interesting thought experiment. In Gen 7 and Latios took me 14,000 and I don't have the charm. Well, if you don't have the charm, 14,000 makes sense. I went 16,000 for my Darkrai, or for my Arceus with the same odds, so don't worry. It happens to the best of us. Short answer, unlikely. Yeah, I guess. It just feels like one of those things where, like, I guess it's like chess, right? Like, you're not going to become a grandmaster in chess by just, like, learning in a year. It's just not going to happen. But it just feels like with Pokemon's formats, if you were clued into the format and had a good coach, I feel like it could happen. You can't quit your job. Well, I'm not saying, like, it would cover your paychecks. I'm just saying, like, what if, like, a billionaire was like, screw it, I'm going to become a competitive Pokemon master, you know? Like, where money's not a problem. It doesn't matter if you win or lose. Also unlikely, lol. Yeah. I just wonder. I wonder if there's like a scenario out there where someone could like learn the game and get really good at it really quickly. Got into Worlds, but he only has been playing for not even a year. Interesting. Yeah, but you said TCG, right? I feel like TCG is even different. I feel like TCG you could probably learn, you just have to get used to, like, the meta, you know? Like, if you know what the meta of the TCG is, you could probably get in, you know? Especially because TCG can definitely be a luck-based thing. Like, you have to know your outs and everything, but if you're really familiar with your deck and how it faces up against other decks and you know your outs and stuff, I feel like you could do it. Made to Worlds last year after only 6 months, if I remember correctly. Yeah, but Freeze Eyes also has like a background in competitive Pokemon, at least in singles, right? Like he's very familiar with that stuff. I just feel with how like consistent the meta is, where it's like as long as you know your matchups, what hits your Pokemon can take, like as long as you have like all those stats in your brain, and I think you could go into a tournament and do pretty well. Fire setup, to be honest. You like it? You like my setup? You like the Jirachi hunt with the GameCube? I'm close to the same amount of checks as your Jirachi? For Blacephalon? Or for Jirachi? Well, you'll beat me in encounters because Jirachi encounters take a while. It's slightly cursed. Oh yeah, it's definitely slightly cursed. 100% it's slightly cursed. But It's just kind of the setup I got. I don't have a capture card for a DS or something that would connect to that, you know? Kali Ice, Kali Shadow, Miraidon, Terapagos, Koraidon are the restricteds that made it today too. Groudon, Kyogre makes sense. The 2 dogs make sense. Okay, all those aren't too shocking to me. I'm actually surprised Terapagos found its niche, because I feel like the whole Stellar mechanic was kind of cringe. But I guess it's really good. I guess Terra Normal or Terra Stellar Starstorm just rips through people. There's a 7-1 Ditto team. I did see Ditto make it a couple of times. But I feel like Ditto is like, I don't know, Ditto makes sense to me though. Maybe that's just me being silly, but I feel like Ditto kind of makes sense. Because with restricted mons, it's just like a free restricted mon. You throw a Choice Scarf on that thing with Imposter, and you have a free restricted mon that can only use 1 move, right? But you get to copy their best Pokemon. It's kind of like having 2 restricteds if you can transform into the right Pokemon, you know? Predictions on Worlds. I hope Wolf Glick wins because his old battle videos got me into comp. I think in a way, you could probably... I don't know if you could say this, but I feel like Wolf has kind of slowly at least made himself on par with Ray Rizzo, because Ray Rizzo won 3 Worlds when the competition was much less, and Wolfie has continued to win regionals year after year and show his mettle as a competitor each year. Like, he hasn't gotten worse. He's only gotten better. I mean, I guess not better because he won Worlds in 2016 and hasn't won since, but like, I don't think you can count, oh, because he hasn't won 3 Worlds, he's worse than Ray Rizzo, because he has more regional wins than Rizzo and continues to do something year after year. I mean, when was the last time Ray Rizzo won a competition? It's legit just Michael Jordan versus LeBron? Yeah, exactly. Less championships, but longevity. Which is weird for me to say because I think Michael Jordan's better than LeBron, but I guess the longevity argument's kind of making that harder and harder, you know? But you're right, it is the exact same debate, funnily enough. I never thought I'd meet this streamer that has the same name as me. Actually, my name's Neo. True, but I feel like 1 more Worlds would solidify him being the go. Oh yeah, true. I believe. I agree. If he wins Worlds like this year, he's definitely the greatest Pokemon player to ever do it. 100%. Like if he can win his 2nd Worlds, I don't know. Morning, Neo. Morning, Mikey. How are you doing, homie? So far, it's looking good. Yeah, no, he's doing really well. When do these matches start today? When does day 2 start? He would make a world record if he won? Would he? What world record would he make if he won? I don't know if that's true. Doing good just playing Ultra Sun? Nice. 2:45 EST? Okay, so like in 2 hours. 2.5 hours, something like that. Cool. Two-time winner? No, there's someone who's won 3 times. Ray Rizzo won 3 times back in 2012. 2013, and I think 2015. I don't know if he won 3 back-to-back, but someone's won 3 times. Though I'm pretty sure Ray Rizzo's the only person that's won multiple world championships. No one's ever done it before. You're talking about Wolfie or something? Yeah, we're talking about Wolfie. But I'm pretty sure no one's won more than 1 world championship, if I remember correctly. He's the only one with multiple, yeah. So Wolfie would be the 2nd to be multiple, have multiple. That'd be impressive for sure. Alright, gamers, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick. Feel free to spam your NeoHere emote while I go. I'll leave you with a Deoxys encounter and the pretty Jirachi thing. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hello. Alright. Let me check. Let me go drop the light real quick. I forgot to. Alright. Now I can hunt. Smile. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Serena, Klefki, Basket Legion, Smeargle, Regieleki, Talonflame, regular Hariyama. Regular Hariyama's interesting. Smeargle kind of makes sense, but I'd be interested to know what moves they brought with Smeargle. I'd be interested in what moves Smeargle had on it. Like what the set was. You know what was interesting to me is watching, seeing, like, people still bring Tatsugiri Dondozo to these formats. I mean, I guess it's, like, still a really good combo, like, those two Pokemon just combo together really well, but I feel like in this format, Dondozo Tatsugiri doesn't really have much of a place anymore with restricted Mons. Like, to have one Mon against two just feels kind of spooky, you know? The top Smeargle uses Fake Out, Follow Me, Spore, and Wide Guard. Okay, so it's like a mixture of like... Okay, so it's like an Amoonguss support mix. That's crazy, it only has Fake Out to attack. It's literally just there to be fodder. That's crazy. It can only Fake Out as its attack. That's insane. There are other ones too. Follow Me, Spore, Decorate, Quick Guard. That's nuts, dude. That's crazy that people are bringing just straight up support mons. I have to imagine it's not brought to that many games. More offense than Clefairy. True, but Clefairy just gives you... But Clefairy just gives you, like, longevity. Whoa, I moved with that scientist. That was crazy. These are everyone's teams and their movesets. Interesting. Dude, I do wonder, though, like, I'm really interested to see once people start leaking their friend codes, and not friend codes, their team codes and stuff like that. I can't wait for the pipe up of, like, actually, everyone cheated their Mons. I really, God, I want Wolfie to win so bad with a non-cheated team so he can just shut everyone up. I want that so bad. I mean, they do severe hack checks at World now, so no cheats. Okay. I just want him to win, you know? I'm just tired of everyone being like, oh, he only won with cheats. So I would love to see... I would love to see him win, and then people be like, well, he's a cheater. It's like, well, he didn't cheat this event. So how are you going to counteract that? He refuses any outside help for official tournaments outside of sandwiches. Oh, interesting. Okay. Dang, so wait, is he resetting for his mythicals as well? Or like his restricteds? That's crazy. That's impressive. I mean, I guess nowadays, unless he's looking for a zero attack Calyrex, it doesn't really matter, right? I can't imagine a Calyrex Shadow surviving a foul play anyways, with how frail it is. So I guess you don't really need to do, I guess as you have the bottle caps and everything, you don't really need that. Also, it wouldn't matter because at that point you just get a Players 2 cup, yeah, it's the Galarian Moltres, right? But like, I guess if you're looking for a zero attack Calyrex Shadow, you just have to, I mean, it's a 1 in 31 chance, right, to get a zero attack Calyrex, and everything else you can just make 31 IVs. And he genned it. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's rough. Doesn't anymore, right? No, I don't think he ever did. I mean, the only one that was kind of weird was the Raichu from his Worlds winning team, but like, I don't know. I don't know how that event worked that he got that from, you know? But no, I don't even know if Wolfie ever like legit, like purposely cheated. I mean, you can claim negligence, like that's fair because, you know, he trusted someone, got taken advantage of, and he ended up using a mon that was genned. So you can claim negligence, but I don't know if you can claim like active cheating to break the rules, like purposely breaking the rules. Like, was it malicious? No. Was it negligent? Yes. So it depends on how much of a punishment is deserved for negligence. I guess in that case, not much. Yeah, dude was just overzealous, yeah. But to be fair, that Players Cup was also way before he had his blow up. He's probably a lot more careful now because he has a lot more, like, back then he had a world record, you know. Well, he had a world record under his belt. He wasn't as popular as he is now. He's a lot more of an upstanding to hold, you know. Yeah, for like 6 years, yeah. Yeah, it's rough. I make content every day phase, yeah. Yeah, rough, hard times for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's hard. I think the problem is like, and listen, I kind of get the whole cheating accusation because there are people out there that just straight up gen their mons, even though nowadays making competitive Pokemon's like easier than ever. So there are people out there that just straight up gen their mons and don't care, you know? So, like, it's hard, but at the same time, it's like, I think there has to be a judgment of care. There has to be some sort of judgment of character between negligence and maliciousness, right? So it's like, was this person maliciously cheating, or were they negligent in cheating? Like they trusted someone and it didn't work out, you know? So I think just saying, oh, this person's a cheater and doesn't deserve anything isn't always fair when it's like, okay, well, yeah, they made a negligent mistake one time. Do they deserve a lifetime ban? Probably not. Maybe they need a slap on the wrist and say, dude, don't do that. Like, please bring your own mons. And now Pokemon's a lot more specific, like, don't take traded mons. Catch everything yourself. So, I don't know. This is the actual song, this is the actual one. So I don't know. I think it's an interesting argument because I get it. Like you don't want cheaters in your esport. You don't want it. It's gonna bring the quality of competition down. But also it's like, can we really make a judgment call on someone's personality or someone's character from like a simple mistake made 4 years ago? Like that's the same things. Like if you're gonna get like the same thing about like canceling someone for something they said when they were 18 and young. Are we gonna cancel someone for something they did when they were young? I don't know. Seems kind of silly. That's a bit different, lol. I mean, sure, yeah, it's different, but like, I'd say in the same way, it's like, you know, these people who like say, because that was when they were caught, oh, like they didn't own up to it, you're saying? Like they didn't own up to the past that they had? People don't just use words once and never again? I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I fully agree with that. I think some people, I mean, I'll tell you, I was raised in a what I consider to be a closeted racist family and said some things that I am not proud of, but I have not said those things since. There are words that are in my vernacular that are no longer in my vernacular from when I was like 16, 17. Maybe like 16, 17, 18, those ages. It's more about how people handle the situation when they're caught, though, and most give awful apologies. Yeah, I can agree with that. YOLO. Yeah, I no longer say YOLO. Oh! No, I mean, I agree with that. I do agree some people give awful apologies, you know? But I think at the end of the day, if you don't give people the opportunity to grow from things they said when they were like 17, 18, I mean, dude, every single person has said something stupid from when they were a kid. I think especially when the world was very different than what it is now, and some things were okay to say and some things weren't. I think to make the character judgment of like, oh, well, you're a bad person because you used to say these things when maybe they were a little bit more okay to say. I don't know. I don't agree with that. Now, if they're still saying them in their private life, and then they don't mean the apology, they're just saving face. But I think there are some people who legitimately said things back in the day that don't say them anymore because they just didn't realize how bad what they were doing was, you know? They were surrounded by people that didn't call them be better. The majority of them are just saving face. I mean, sure, but then I don't think you can make the judgment call that everyone is saving face, you know? Like, if someone apologizes and says they stopped using that word, then you kind of have to take it at face value until they stop saying it again, until it comes out that they said it again, and then you can be like, okay, well, I don't trust anything you say anymore. You've lost my trust, right? But if like, I think at least the first time you have to take them at face value, you know? Like, I think you have to at least trust what they said at first, because if you don't, then it's like, okay, well then how do I even prove to you that I don't, right? Because what you want me to, like, bring out everything I've said for the past 8 years since I last said that word or something, you know? I think you just have to take it at face value, and then if it comes out that they said in their private life, then it's like, yeah, okay, now I don't trust them anymore. I won't believe them. But I think you at least have to give them benefit of doubt at first, you know? I just think it's a position that you can take because you're never really the subject of that language. I mean, sure, yeah, I guess as a white cisgender male, sure, but like, I don't know. I mean, if I guess I don't really know what it's like to be called that kind of word, those kinds of words, right? But if it's, I don't know, it's. I would like to assume. I think you don't really leave room for a lot of people to grow if you just automatically assume, oh, sure, you apologize, but you're still saying it in your private life. I think you bar yourself for relationships from a lot of people that might have grown from the mistakes they've made, you know? I just think that's a very closed-minded mindset to have. Like, I've had to write the celeb apologies while I hear them say bad things while I'm writing it. I mean, sure, yes, but you're also working at a PR team for celebrities who have to save face. If we're talking about normal, everyday people who aren't just saving face because they have some monetary gain from it, I don't know. You know? Like in my case, what do I have to gain from lying about the fact that I don't say words that I used to say when I was younger, you know? I have no monetary gain. I guess I could lose this YouTube channel with 2,000 subs, but I'm just like being honest, you know? I don't know. I feel like you have a very, you've dealt with the worst of the worst people, so then the assumption is everyone's the worst of the worst, you know? I mean, to be fair, you could lose your job with John. Yeah, sure. I guess that's true. Yeah, I guess but I mean, I guess there is always reasons to save face. I don't know. I think it's a pretty pessimistic attitude to always assume people are saving face. I think I'd rather give people the benefit of the doubt first and then let them prove me wrong after, you know? If you're getting hurt by words, I think there's something deeper that you need to look on the inside. I mean, there are words that can legitimately hurt people. There are some very racially and horribly charged words out there. I don't know if that's fully fair. There are some words out there that can hurt people because they're just demeaning to who they are as a person. But so I don't think we should blame the people who are angry. I just also think we shouldn't make a judgment of character off of something they said when they were 17, you know? Like, that's 8 years ago for me. Are you gonna make a judgment of my character from 8 years ago? You know? I don't know. I guess it's up to the person. And the thing is, you can't make everyone happy, you know? There's going to be people who think you're a horrible person for the rest of your life and people who think you've changed, and it's really not up to you what they think or don't think of you. It's really not within your control at all. You kind of just have to put up with it, you know? I'm mostly talking about people who have the egos to the public personas. Yeah, and I mean, I get that. I mean, you're dealing with people who who are saving face for the fact of their, like, you know. I guess there's always a reason to save face, but like, I get it. But again, it's like, I know it's not the same thing with cheating, and I know that's how we. I know it's not the same thing with cheating, and I know that's how we got to this conversation, but I think it's the same thing where it's like, you know, if Wolfie, say back in when he was in the World Championships in 2012 or whatever, and he had a full shiny legendary team, right? If all those Pokemon were hacked, okay, so he hacked in 2012. How old was Wolfie in 2012? 14, 15? You know? Can we call him a cheater now because he gened Pokemon when he was like 14, 15, 16, you know? I don't think so. And obviously it's very different than like using racially charged words and all these other stuff. I'm not trying to make a one-to-one comparison, but like, since that's how we got to this conversation, I don't know. I think it's like, I'd have to make a judgment of Wolfie's character that he is the same person he was when he was 15, 16, and I don't know if that's true. I don't think it's true, you know? I think there's a slight distinction between words meant to hurt versus cheating a game. Yeah, I guess that's true. And I don't want to take away from the fact that there are words that purely are there to hurt people, right? But I don't know. You also have to judge the intention of the person, right? Like, if they're surrounded by people where that word is common and they find out later that it's a hurtful word, then you have to judge the intention of, did they use it in a hurtful manner? Or did they use it, you know, I don't know. I was the 16 stuff, not just the stuff about the game. I mean, yeah, I guess so, but I think sometimes I was 16 is a fair response. It's like, dude, listen, like, I've changed since then, you know? But a lot of bulliers and abusers who scarred a lot of people for life use that excuse. Yeah, but if a bully or an abuser has changed since they were a bully or an abuser, I don't know. I guess some people believe that they can never change. So, if that's your belief, then yeah, I guess so. If you believe those people never change and they're always those kinds of people, then yeah, I guess so. I guess you shouldn't give them the benefit of the doubt. But, you know, if someone hurt me with words that they said, and then came back to me 8 years later and said, hey man, I'm really sorry, I'm sorry I did that. I could forgive them. I don't know if I would become friends with them, but I could definitely forgive them, you know? It's not that they can never change, but just that the hurt that they created doesn't go away because they changed. Sure, you can forgive someone and not trust them, you know? I think to assume they're still doing it is probably the wrong... I think that's where probably the wrong thing comes in. To assume they're still doing it is probably where you might take a step too far. But to say, like, I forgive you, but I don't want to be around you because I don't really trust you off of the hurt you caused me, then, like, yeah, that's different, you know? Because, I mean, there's people in my life that I haven't been in a relationship with since I was in high school, right? And if they were to come to me now and say, like, hey, man, I treated you really poorly in high school and I'm really sorry, I'd forgive them. I don't know if I'd start hanging out with them again. You know, like, I'm a completely different person from who I was in high school, and the people that I hung out with in high school is probably not always people that I want to hang out with now. I'd forgive them. I don't know if I'd be friends with them. And honestly, the apology would be, like, you know, good enough for me to be like, okay, well, at least I can see you've at least changed enough to apologize, you know, but I don't trust you enough to be in a relationship with you. Same thing with, like, family. When you've been wronged by family so often, especially family that's supposed to love you, like, unconditionally, you know, you're like, listen, I still love you and I care about you, but I'm not gonna have a relationship with you because I don't really trust you. You've hurt me too many times, you know? And if they apologize, sure, I forgive you, but I'm not going to have a relationship with you just because I forgave you, you know? And I think if they get mad about that, then that's probably an indication that they haven't really changed. They're apologizing to save face. That would require family actually apologizing? I know. It's crazy. It's a crazy thought. It happens sometimes. Someday I'll talk about my family stuff on stream. Maybe I'll do it in my Live Index video. There's a lot of family stuff I want to talk about that's happened with me that's just like lessons I've learned from my relationship with my family over the past 5 years, but I'll probably talk about it in my Live Index video. I don't know if I want to talk about it on stream. At least until after I've publicly talked about it, you know? I'm not looking to air out my dirty laundry when I'm shiny hunting, you know? Forgive but not forget is something I can agree with? Yeah. I think forgive and forget is a stupid comment. No, you don't. You do not forgive and forget. Because if you forgive and forget, then the person can just take advantage of you over and over if they're not actually sorry. Forgive and don't forget. That's a stupid comment. Forgive and forget? No. Unless you want to forget it. And that's why my dad sucks. OMG, Shiny Ox. Yeah. And that's why our relationship with my mom is just really struggling right now. Because, you know, I don't know. It's just like, Shiny Oxes. Imagine, bro. Imagine that clip. OMG, Neo. What? Do you know that the famous baseball clip? Dude, you're gonna have to whittle it down a little bit more. Unless I'm supposed to know exactly what that is from just... Like, if I'm supposed to know what the famous baseball clip is just from that. I've seen a lot of baseball clips in my life. You mean the one where they hit the ball? Yeah, that famous baseball clip? where he goes, bink! Dude is apologizing for saying a slur on air and then a player hits a home run in the middle of the apology. Wait, really? That's awesome. That's funny. And he has to call the home run? Oh no, does he say it again? React to it? I'm assuming if he says a word, I probably shouldn't play it on stream. I'm gonna assume that's the case. Is this good to watch on stream, Shadow? He doesn't say the word? Okay, let me see it. Yeah, let's pull it up real quick. Let's watch this real quick. Shadow suggested it, and I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to watch it.
Over on the mound. I made a comment earlier tonight that I guess went out over the air that I am deeply ashamed of. If I have hurt anyone out there, I can't tell you how much I say from the bottom of my heart. I'm so very, very sorry.
Thank you.
I pride myself and think of myself as a man of faith. As there's a drive in a deep left field by Castellanos, it will be a home run. And so that'll make it a 4-0 ball game. I don't know if I'm going to be putting on this headset again. I don't know if it's going to be for the Reds. I don't know if it's going to be for my bosses at Fox. I want to apologize.
Dude, he just had to call home run in the middle of his
for the Reds, for Fox Sports Ohio, for the people I work with, for anybody that I've offended here tonight.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
I can't begin to tell you how deeply sorry I am.
No, I can hear it in your voice.
Who I am.
No, I get it.
Never has been.
Yep.
And I'd like to think maybe I could have some people that could back that up.
Yeah, for sure.
I am very, very sorry, and I beg for your forgiveness.
Oh, that is funny, bro. That's some good stuff. That's so funny, bro. To have to apologize and then just talk about a home runner which is supposed to be super hype, that's just hilarious. That's just funny stuff. I love that. That same guy also had a home run during a tribute to a dead production team member as well? Bro. Man. I forgot. I don't know how to pronounce his name. It's like Castellanos or something. Bro needs to stop being so good at the game. Bro, you're ruining our chances. Dog, we're trying to have these sweet moments and you're hitting homers. Chill. Do you think he feels bad after the fact? Do you think after he hits a home run for his team and he sees the clip, he's like, wait, oh, dude, I feel so bad. I should have hit on the third swing instead. That'd be so funny. If he was like, oh, no, guys, I'm sorry. I don't know. Shadow, do you watch a lot of baseball? I do. I don't watch a lot of baseball personally. The one thing I keep up with is basketball, but barely. I got into it a little bit at the end of last year, but honestly, basketball, I was way into basketball when it was like the early 2010s. And then I haven't really been into it since, you know? Shadow, what sports do you not keep up with? Is there any sport that you're not into? Because I feel like, same with John, when John talks about sports, it feels like he's like clued into a lot of different stuff that I'm just not familiar with. I don't like EuroLeague stuff. Oh, okay. So football. Okay, I don't keep up with any of that either. The only way I keep up with football is through my brother-in-laws who are part of like fantasy football leagues. Actually, I have a question for you guys. So, I'm not a huge fan of football. I don't watch it a lot, but I've been attempted to be recruited for this season of fantasy football that my brother-in-laws have because because they're missing someone, and I literally know zero about fantasy. I don't know anything. So what is the funniest thing I could do? What's like the stupidest, most annoying thing I could do? Because there's two roads I go down, right? I either don't care and I do really well and it's funny, or I care and I do badly and then it's kind of cringe, you know? Just draft players with the same name? Wait, that's actually kind of funny. If I could find a bunch of players with the exact same name, that would kind of cook, wouldn't it? I just get all the Joes. That would be pretty heat if you think about it. Don't. Oh, it's doable. I would happily make a draft board for you. Honestly, Shadow, I think you're cooking. I think all the same name would literally go so hard. Pick all the Charles and the Carters. I think that kind of cooks. I think that's the wave, honestly. Pokemon-esque names? Nah, that's too hard. Okay, here's the deal. I want you guys to know, I play Pokemon as my job and do Pokemon for and like stream, but I never bring up Pokemon in my family stuff. It's literally always my family that brings up the fact that I like Pokemon. I keep it as low key as possible, so I can't make my whole personality Pokemon. I don't want it to be, though it's what I spend a lot of my free time doing. Fair. Guilty as charged. Yeah, Shadow, if you got all the Charles and Carters, or like someone with the exact same name, just a bunch of players with the exact same name, I'll cook it up, all right? I would need a list. I would need it in order. I also don't know if I've joined the league yet. I would need to ask them if they still need me or not, because they haven't said they need me yet. I'm the reserve in case someone drops out, so. Same name is very hard, sadly. Okay, well then we just need to come up with a name theme. You know? Like a good theme. The JMC Fantasy League, dude, true. I draft John Michael. Wait. Which one is that? That's why I suggested Charles and Carters. I would do that, bro. Actually, can we... Well, I'm assuming no one in the NFL is named Landon. I'm down with that, though. We draft all the Charleses and the Carters. There are a few Landons there. I think we draft only people with my name. I think that'd be funny as hell and would cook. The question is, what order do I draft them in? That would be funny. I don't think they'd be happy with me, but I would have a good time. And I'm really only caring about whether or not I'm having a good time, you know? I can't imagine I would win with only Charles and Carters. I can't imagine that would win. But it'd be funny. Even if I made playoffs, it'd be funny. You would do so badly. I'm tossing, no! But here's the question, What's funnier, doing the bit and absolutely flopping, or pretending like I don't know what I'm doing and winning? What's a funnier bit between the two? The latter? You think so? Here's the deal. I kind of don't want to be invested in it because I don't want to get invested in it and then care if I lose, you know? But if I make a good enough team to where at least I take a playoff spot, that's kind of funny. It's kind of funny, no? Because here's the deal. If I make a... Can I make a draft? Shadow, if you made me a draft board and then I drafted, right? And then I was just like, all right, I'm done. I don't want to do anything else. Would I still do well? Like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. We need to find the happy medium where like I still beat some players and they're annoyed, but I have a meme. You know, that's apparent. You know, maybe I do all the Patricks and we just first draft Patrick Mahomes. I just need to know the bit so I can make my team name what the bit is, so it's obvious, right? Because then, like, if that was the bit, if it was A, B, C, D, E, I would make my team name the alphabet. You know, we're the alphabets. Because then everyone knows what's up, you know? It's not a secret what I'm doing. All the players whose name you can't pronounce, that seems like a bad idea for me. I feel like I'm just going to embarrass myself at that point, you know? I guess I'm already kind of embarrassing myself, but I have to save face somehow. You know? I feel like there's a bit here that strikes the happy medium, you know? There has to be a bit that somehow strikes the happy medium. Do 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 da do da do da do da da do. Boo da da no bam ba da no ba da no bam 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 ba da da. Okay, all the Charles, Landons, and Carters suck or play defense. Damn. They're doing my name bad, bro. They're messing my name, bro. That sucks. They're doing my name dirty. You're supposed to make the Charles Landon Carters proud, bro. Here's a team that can do well. Let's hear it. A team only on animal teams, so it's a zoo. So I can only draft players from animal teams. And we just call it the zoo. So we got Dolphins, Bears, Rams, Eagles. I feel like there's a lot of options there. Here's the deal though, if we do this, Shadow, I have to go into the draft looking like I don't know what I'm doing, okay? I have to go into it and be like, I just kind of want any team with like an animal name, and that player looks like he's good. I need to completely look like I'm an idiot. I have to be able to play it off. Because the thing is like, if I come in with a set plan and I'm not able to play it off, people are going to know what I'm doing. They're going to know that I'm trying. You know? Okay, the way that you look like an idiot is you draft a quarterback in the first round. Okay, but is that like a complete throw? Because that is what a noob would do, right? It's like, oh, well, the quarterback's the leader of the team. You're supposed to draft him first. It's not, but it's hard to pivot. So you have to just like dive straight into whatever you go for. But here's the deal. If we pick players that are not popular enough, or at least backups to those players, then it's like I have a pretty good chance of getting what I want, right? It's only if I pick players that are like really good, that are like highly desirable. Shadow, we may have to talk about this in secret. We may have to. I don't want it to get out what I'm doing, you know? Yes, they would. I don't know everyone in the group, but I'm sure it would go along just fine. It ain't that deep, Neo. Oh, it is deep. It's deep for me, all right? This is something I care about, all right? Shiny soon, I feel it. No Plug said it. He's got a feeling in his giblets. Cope? Yeah, it is a little cope, but you can still feel it. Coming up with a fantasy football name pun? I'm sure you did, bro. That's what every fantasy player does. They're like, wait, what's the funniest name I can make, though? Like, for real. If you get tapped, just let me know. Yeah. You'll be the first person I DM if I get called in. All right. If your boy's tapped in, you'll be the first person I call. I'm going to a Dolphins game today, actually. W? Only bald team. They're all bald. Wait, that would be funny. I could call them the Shiners. Because they got a shiny head. Hold. Foot bald. True. Wait. The 40 Shiners. We're cooking here. Hold on. We're playing footballed. That's so true. Footballed. That's true. That's so true, gamers. You're cooking, I'll tell you. All right, gamers, listen. We got 5 encounters left of Jirachi today, all right? But I did promise that if we didn't find a shiny, that I would play Eatao at the end of stream. A celebratory Eatao now that chat's back. So, let me do it in like... Sorry for completely derailing chat. No, it's fine. I don't care, bro. Listen, you derailed it from a super serious conversation to something more memey. We got back on the memey train. Memey. It's all good. Remember, kids, be good to each other? Nope. L. Remember, kids, forgive and never forget. I'm gonna miss the Eatao Big Sad. Why are you gonna miss it? Wait, No Plug, why are you missing it? No! Don't miss it, No Plug, that's cringe. I have to help my friend change his oil. Bro, tell him to wait like a couple of minutes, dog. We're in the middle of something. Can you tell him to wait, please? Dude's selfish. It's all about him, I guess. All right, chat. This is encounter 2622. We have 3 chances left. So, with that being said, let's Eatao. You guys wanted an Eatao? I'm gonna give you an Eatao. This is not the song. I have to click in it to get to the bottom of my contract. All right, gamers. Have fun. It's EAO time. I'm gonna get these last 3 encounters going, and then at the end of this, it'll probably be the end of stream. Don't forget, you spam it once they start singing. That's when it happens. Bum 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 bum. Nothing like a 3 AM true. Something to do right before you go to bed. Gotta have a nice right before you fall asleep. Nice little before you drift off into slumber. Just in time, yes sir. I promised an at the end of stream if we didn't find a shiny. This is y'all's This is it. Do 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 do. And who knows, maybe Iao will summon the shiny. You ever thought about that? Iao could summon the shiny. Do 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 do. Chances are that won't happen, but you never know. Bum 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 da na na na. You're doing great, gamers. Keep it up. Great job, gamers. Good Yao. Solid. You guys keep outdoing yourself, I swear. Every time it just feels like the Yao gets better and better, no? Am I wrong? Do 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 do. Have a great one, no plug. Good Yao, gamers. All right, let's get these last 2 encounters trucking, and we will call it a day. Actually, that can just get turned off now. You're done. You're done, GameCube. You're done. You didn't give me a shiny today. You're done. You're out. You're kicked out. We don't want you no more. All right, gamers. Let's get one more Deoxys, and then I'm done. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all as always. It was a good stream. I will be back tomorrow night. We'll be doing, I'll probably start streaming at 8:30. We'll do 2 hours of shiny hunting, and then we'll watch the closing ceremonies of the World Championship, so we can know, so we can see the new trailer for ZA. Hopefully get a release date that's not in January, please. I can't have my baby showing up the day that a Pokemon game shows up. That's gonna kill me. And then we'll just go from there. That's pretty much it. So we'll be streaming again tomorrow night. If you're going to be around, show up. It'll be fun. But, gamers, that is unfortunately it for me today. No shiny again. We're still struggling with Full Odds August, but hopefully Full Odds August will bear fruit soon. I'm hoping so. So, we'll see. Y'all have a great rest of your day. enjoy it, and I'll be back tomorrow, and we'll get some hunting done, and I'll do probably a gender reveal for the baby on Tuesday, not tomorrow, but Tuesday. So y'all have a great rest of your weekend. See you tomorrow, and yeah, bye. Okay, bye. Guys, leave, please. I'm getting uncomfortable. Bye.